We're coming in with like new big starting energy.
Yeah.
Starting the show.
Start the show. Oh my god. Do you love men? I love men.
Oh my god, I love Ben too.
Ben? I said men.
Oh shit. Well, he's a man.
Ben is a man.
Ben is a man. The Sherlock Holmes Museum.
That's actually pretty tough.
That's
pretty cool.
Explain this museum.
I don't even know what this museum is.
Is he in there?
Is he doing stuff?
Is his stuffed corpse in there?
Can I touch him?
Oh no, wait, no. Sherlock Holmes wasn't real, right?
No, he's a fictional character.
Shit. Is it just a big book? Are you just working inside a giant book? You have to write.
Can you do us a favor? Let us be silent for like 2 seconds. I just want to see if there's any bleed.
Oh, you meant don't talk?
Yeah, because I'm looking for bleed. Okay, there's a little bit of bleed. There's a little bit of bleed. Yeah. Yeah. So that's, I just, again. There we go.
Oh, we just need background music for vibing.
Yeah.
You know what? Turn it up one. Turn it up one. All right, and then we'll be quiet again.
I think we're okay. Sorry about that there.
I heard that at Mark Horgan's stream job.
Mark Horgan.
Mark from Peep Show.
Oh, I've never watched that.
I think you'd really enjoy it.
Really? Yeah.
No, I don't know. How do you think? It all depends on how you get on with like cringe humor that hits way too close to home.
Man, I don't know. That can be one of those ones where like it comes at you and you're kind of like.
I Peep Show's like a warm bath to me.
Right. Okay.
That like kind of like, oh dear God, we've all been here, and I find that very comforting.
It's one of those ones where like hard to say, just because like sometimes if it's a bit too close to home, then it makes me think about my own cringe or my own life, and I don't like that. No, that one where it's kind of like, actually, this is just restarting my memories. Actually, I don't like that.
Them two doing anything they can to get a fuck in, and you're like, yeah, it kind of reminds you of like the stupid shit you done when you were younger.
Yeah,
as well. And then just like them both being like absolutely horrible people. Not that we're horrible people, but you cringe for them trying to not be horrible people, and then they just turn around and they're like, nah, we're horrible people.
So okay, fair. Is it still ongoing, or is it had like a?
Oh, it's done. It's been done for years. Like.
Oh, okay. So it's just like
2009, I think it finished.
Wow. Okay, so that's some fucking
or maybe
vintage.
Maybe it started in 2009. Nah, it's been gone. It's been gone for a long time. It's all on Netflix. So
I say vintage. I mean, that's not that. 2000. Oh god, 2009 is about 13 years ago. Isn't
that's
it?
Pretty old. Can believe it. Hold on, right? So the address is from the Sherlock Holmes stories that has been preserved and filled with loads of memorabilia from the films and shows, and they give tours and have wax figures in the shop. It's not the Baker Street address, is it?
Is it actually a Baker Street address? Because that'd be pretty cool.
What is it, like 21 and a half or 18 and a half Baker Street?
Something like that. It is something like a half.
There's a half in there. And then like the Basil the Great Mouse Detective is like, it's like whatever and a quarter instead, because his little house on it is first, because he's a little mouse.
Oh yeah,
Sherlock Holmes' mouse is so adorable.
Right. That makes a lot of sense.
You got the job in a day. Hopefully this is not like a horrible scam and you do actually have a job. Like
that's a good way to put confidence into him.
It's like you turn up tomorrow and then someone just like holds you at gunpoint. Like, how you thought this was a job, you fool?
Wow, why gunpoint? Why the fuck gunpoint?
I don't know.
I was extreme.
Oh shit, you're actually working in the Baker Street house? That's cool as fuck.
That is cool. Thank you, Tara, for the share on Instagram. And thank you, John Sense and your Royal Highness, for the retweets as well. You're absolute sweethearts. We love it.
Great Mouse Detectives, I'd say my third favorite. Not Pixar, just Disney.
I would say, is that Disney?
Disney
I wasn't
film.
sure if it was Disney. I'm not really.
No, Pixar didn't exist at the time.
No,
it was just regular.
Pixar was like 96, 97.
Yeah, I think Basil was what, 91 maybe.
Really? I thought it was earlier than
the
that.
Fucking like the peg leg bat Fidget's the hot mouse from the Rescuers,
which is
I don't know, I think the bat is also called Fidget, but he has a little peg leg and he's a little pirate.
He's a pirate bat?
He's a little pirate.
Okay, I'm all for that.
Bat with a peg leg. He's
I'm
so fun.
all for that.
But he's, you know,
no, that's Gadget for him.
What did I just say?
Fidget.
His name is Fidget. Gadget's the mouse from the mouse. See, she knew the mouse I was talking about from the Rescuers, the one everyone had a crush on.
Is that
secret crush? The mechanic one?
Is that another Disney property, or?
I don't think is the Rescuers Disney. It was just a TV show.
Oh, okay.
I think.
See, I'm terrible with Disney properties, you know.
It could be.
I didn't watch a lot of like age appropriate content when I was young.
Just Nightmare Before Christmas and No, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, a lot of that, but not by choice.
Not much.
And then a lot of Terminator. A lot of action movies that were just not designed for 7-year-olds.
Dad or brother who made you watch it?
Dad didn't know what no one made me. My dad was just very stupid.
You were in the room.
No. My dad was very stupid. He would just he would just leave like his Arnold Schwarzenegger's VHSs lying around.
Well, that was his own fault then.
Yeah. Well,
What are you gonna do? Not put them on?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So I'm sitting there like, I'm kind of like, do I watch Power Rangers again, or do I check out what this VHS is? Next thing you know, it's Terminator 1.
He's cutting his arm off. That's no fucking freak.
That was man.
Or sorry, that's in T2. The T1. T1's the eye, which is that doesn't creep me out as much because it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
It looks like shit.
Yeah.
But the arm in T2 when he goes around and then up, I still can't watch that, man. I fucking like, I feel that in my bones. Right?
Yeah, it's a bit too visceral. Yeah, it's a bit fucked.
Did you know there's a T2 director's cut?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think that's ever seen the silver version of the DVD disc or the tins.
Right.
That was the director's cut.
I only watched it for the first time there a couple months ago.
Yeah,
it's
pretty good.
Essentially just T2 with more footage.
Yeah.
Like you can see why it was removed because it's fairly unimportant. Like,
it's pretty good in the sense that it's more T2, but it's not like it's T2 that is like, you're not getting a lot of additional character nuance or anything.
Sometimes director's cuts are a really big deal.
Yeah, sometimes they are, but this one's not. Like, I mean, I'm just kind of like, oh, cool, more T2, but I'm kind of like, I'm not kind of like, oh, that character has now got a different sort of vibe to him. No, it's all the same.
It was like 15 minutes longer. There was more stuff with her twin at the end, as far as I remember.
Yes, with the
foundry.
The battle in the foundry. Yeah,
and then just some extra, like, I think there was some gore that cut out of it because you want to keep that rating down.
Yeah, they were looking to hit a 15, weren't they?
Yeah.
And not go for an 18, if I remember correctly.
Fucking Kingdom of Heaven is I think that would go down as like the best director's cut.
I don't think I ever watched the first original. Never mind.
The original cinematic release of Kingdom of Heaven is shit.
Right.
And it's shit because they cut like a 2 hour 45-minute movie down to like 82 minutes.
That's dangerous.
So
you're like,
it was Ridley Scott's film. It was the film he done after Gladiator.
Yeah.
And like I remember, like I watched it on TV, the normal version. I was like, this movie fucking sucks. It's so boring.
Yeah.
But it's because like they cut out. It's funny, they left in all the action and it was really boring because you didn't understand why they were doing it.
Yes.
And then I watched like the fucking 2.5 hour director's cut like a year ago. And I was like, this is one of the best movies I've ever seen. What the fuck is going on here? And I had to look it up. It was like Ridley Scott agreed to do it. And they were like, we liked Gladiator, but we want something a wee bit more kind of like cinema, like we want something a little bit more quicker, like something that'll look good in like action movies. And apparently no one told him. So he's like, oh, I'm going further away from like the action parts of Gladiator, and I'm showing you like this cunt's whole life from like being like he didn't know who he was at the start, and he's actually like fucking king and all that stuff. And then like he goes to Jerusalem, there's all stuff about the Crusades, and it's fucking great. It lasts for fucking ages, and they just cut it all out. It was like 4 fight scenes with like 1 or 2 conversations between them. And he was like, what have you done to my film? And they released it and it bombed. And they were like, can't make these movies anymore. He's like, you butchered it. You ruined the whole film. So he bought all the footage off them. And like a year later, he released the director's cut. And they were like, every single person, like every critic who watched it was like, why did you not release this version? This is like a proper masterpiece. What was the other one about? He's like,
it's not my fault. It was the studio.
So like I slept on that movie for ages. Like I just watched it and I was like, this is so shit.
Yeah.
And then it was on like one of those 10 greatest director's cuts, and it was number 1. I was like, I remember that movie. That was shite. What difference could the director's cut movie make? And I was like, it's a completely different film. Completely different film.
Where Panda's oh fuck yeah! Remember you ever see that Gadget Cult?
I think she may have done more for furries than Lola Bunny. I think.
Definitely Russia. Have you actually seen that cult? I've seen the pictures. It's fucking creepy. Like I've actually seen it. They have like this big sort of like kind of like a big massive doll.
Oh.
And it's like,
oh no.
They yeah. It's fucking wild.
Meatball.
I remember you.
Fucking Meatball. The Italian?
I don't know.
I'm finally going to be able to talk to an Italian on stream. You better be Italian. Love meatballs. Come on, everybody loves meatballs. Boy, Octo.
Hey, Octo.
I love all 8 inches of his penis. Why it's called Octo? It's not a man, is it? I don't know.
Not too bad, Octo. I'm dealing with this today.
I am sweating so much. It's so warm in here.
It is a bit toasty, yeah.
It's June. Hey.
It's your birthday this
Birthday month. And then your birthday month.
Next month.
Next month.
Yeah. I've got your present on order.
Oh my god. I was born in the gay month. I'm gay now.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not working.
No.
Well, if you look at any, corporate Twitter account, then that's certainly how it works.
Oh yeah, I mean,
they're all gay for a month, then they're like, nah.
It's like, what's it? It's like 1 second. We don't have to be a PR stunt anymore.
Back to the old profile. Like,
it's every year, every year, and like you know what the worst part is? Like,
what is this? What's this exclamation mark causing pagan? What? IRL. Greetings from Scotland.
Let's see the command done. The command said.
We're all summer babies here.
he strategically crits command.
You big weirdo. Just lurking. Like, I'm gonna wait till someone says birthday.
This Metal Gear music kick in when
what fucking Metal Gear game were you playing? With jungle in it? That'd be great.
There was parts in there was parts.
The vocal, a little bit.
Yeah, kind of like that there. But I also remember, like, I think some of the promotional material too sounded like this.
I don't think any MGS music had jungle in it. That'd be great though.
I think it was some of the promotional like videos of 2 had stuff like this.
Maybe Metal Gear Rising.
No, I literally am picturing like riding free robot with this music in the background.
I guess it was PS2, so it was still it was still pretty popular. But
yeah, it is pretty much a performative Pride Month.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now MGS3 was all about those like big banger sort of like Bond music.
Like MGS3, I think had the best soundtrack.
Yeah,
it was literally just big band,
big like
Bond
big
music.
swing music band
Yeah,
stuff like
the intro song to Snake Eater is maybe the best song that has ever been made for a game.
Yeah,
maybe one of.
Because again, it's a big swing. There's just a big swing music.
Yeah,
thing
it's just straight up a Sean Connery Bond. Thing, and it's fucking great.
It's like it kind of got Bond music better than most Bond movies do these days.
Well, yeah, because they just use unpopular artists. Like the last one, I think was Billie Eilish. Like, yeah, that's who I think of when I think of James Bond. Just Billie Eilish right behind him.
I guess Everything and Nothing have a lot of money for around.
I guess, yeah. Like,
pretty sure that's people own the rights to it.
Who?
Bond.
Who owns the rights to it?
Everything or Nothing. It's the company that owns it. UN.
Oh, I thought it was just that your woman, whatever, Broccoli, whatever her name is.
He might be in charge of UN.
I think she's in charge of like. There's one person that's in charge of literally everything, and
I think they operate for you. I think they operate for the company UN though. Which
okay,
is
right. But she like, I think it might be Barbara Broccoli. I think that might be her name, or Barbara something. I know it's funny. Her name's Broccoli, but they're like I think she's like Italian, but she's like fucking like proper old money. Like, like she's one of those people, like one of those like families that's been like they've been off in their own. Like we have several castles, like one of those families. Like we've been rich for generations, and like no one knows where their money came from.
Yeah,
usually a bit dubious. Like, but yeah, I think like the guy Robert Broccoli or something like that in like his 70s or whatever was friends with Ian Fleming.
Yeah,
and he was like, what do you feel about getting into the movie business? And he was like, what do you mean? Like that would make a good film. And then they kind of just they didn't take it off him, but they were like, leave it with us and we'll make a movie out of it. And then, like they've been in charge. They've had like an iron fist on that fucking franchise from the start.
Yeah, because like it pretty much one of the most successful like great movie franchises.
It's a widely regarded fact that the reason that Daniel Craig got it is because he was very, very good friends with your woman Barbara Broccoli. Like people were like maybe too good a friend.
Oh,
I've seen photos where they're all like.
Oh right, okay. Well, I did not know that.
So it's.
No, that is literally Snake. What the fuck?
That was Snake going like. Rah!
Sprint break time.
We had to get him a fucking muzzle earlier on. He nearly bit somebody yesterday. They literally dove out of an alley at him.
That's stupid. That's.
And he was like, ah.
Why would you do that?
Well, we you know the way like we walk him through those wee alleys.
Yeah.
So we try to avoid the main road, so we take him through an alley.
Yeah.
And someone just came like just speeding round the corner and just like nearly smashed right into him, and he fucking freaked out.
Yeah, no, that's not
So,
that's not
yeah.
on the dog. That's on the person. Just
yeah.
kind of fucking rushing into him. Dog's just reacting because a dog.
Fuck's sake.
Anyone would react freaked out if they were fucking.
Someone
Put in a
fucking runs
situation
onto
like
me in an alleyway. Just
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened to Jack. Like a random bike just collided into him and my dad one day, and then.
oh, that's right. I was on the phone to your mum when that happened.
Yeah, and then Jack forever hated bikes.
Sure. He does. He gets very scared. Scaredy cat.
You know.
Someone fell out of a bus.
Fuck.
Explain.
Yeah, I feel like I need it. I feel like there's a story.
Was
to be
it
told
you?
there. I hope not.
Was it you? Did you fall out of a bus?
I feel like there's a story to be told.
Oh shit! Did I tell you I nearly bought a car on Tuesday?
You did not know.
I was down. I was down to Charleshurst.
Yes.
I was looking at the Kia Stonic.
Yes.
I'm 100% set on that being the car that I'll get.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
Went through all like the fucking financy stuff. They took it for a test drive and everything. I was like, yeah, this is really good. They were like, right, here's all your information. Go home, look for an insurance quote. Let us know what you find out. We'll go from there. And then I had a complete, I don't want to say mental breakdown, but like a mental decompartmenting of my whole life.
Right.
Because it was like, right, how do I afford this? Because I was doing a thing where
You're doing a mental math.
I was
like, where's
doing a
the
thing
money
where
come
like
from?
it'll just be an extra like, oh, it'll be an extra couple hundred a month. I can afford it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, boy, Canadian Adam. There he is. There's this little Canadian butt. And so I basically budgeted my entire life, and I was budgeting for the next like 4 years, and it just completely shut me down. I was like,
Oh, Cal, thank you very much, dude. Fuck, you're in early, Cal.
boy, Cal.
We're keeping well. Let me tell you, you're looking well.
You
See
got-
yourself, Adam.
You got,
Looking well,
you got a
looking
nice
well.
dick. Adam, so do you. But anyway, I was like, I'm not making enough money at the minute to afford a car,
Yeah,
and I also don't have any job security. So
until this.
until this thing maybe happens,
Yeah.
So I'll say no for now. But I was very close to just being like, fuck it, we'll go for it.
It's better to act on those sort of decisions once you know you have some level of security.
Yeah, it's like I could afford it, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I would be like, right, so if I say yes to this and things just keep going the way they're going, I'm not going to be able to save any money for 4 years, and that's too long.
Yeah, that's
So
worrying.
I had to back out of it. Like at last minute, I was so ready to buy the fucking thing too.
Yeah.
I was like, I could see myself driving this car like no fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's like a little SUV kind of thing. It's
Oh,
like big enough,
right.
but not massive, not tiny.
Yeah.
It's like I can fucking see out of it. I had to like,
Yeah,
whip
because
the
you
steer-
have to cater for your height, which is a bit
I
different.
had to like whip the steering wheel up
Yeah.
and out as much as I fucking possibly
Yeah.
could. Otherwise, it was like punching myself on the fucking knees. But like, I was so fucking close to getting it, and then
Yeah.
the guy done me like a really good fucking deal and everything. I was like, this is the most adult thing I've ever done in my life. I'm in a
Yeah.
car showroom right now talking to some guy about like, here's your monthly. This will be your monthly statement. Like, you find your insurance. I was like, oh god, fucking insane.
Yeah, no, like it's a really sobering thing when this happens.
yeah.
Like at this point, you think we'd be used to it in our 30s, like having these very adult situations. But like, you know what? I feel like until you do it like 5 or 6 times, it's always just
Yeah.
really sobering.
I haven't really done that many adult things in my life. So
I have
this
done
was-
quite a few.
It was quite a
And
big shock.
so,
to me.
and even then, when it still happens, I still get really sobered by the only thing I can describe it as sober because like you literally become the most aware and alert
Yeah.
of everything in your
I
life.
stopped I stopped spending money for like 3 days straight. It was
Yeah.
like if I don't spend any money, then maybe I can afford to go.
Yeah, that's the thing. You start to think about it, like, okay, do I have to reevaluate? Like again, you take complete recollection.
like complete stock of your entire life
Yeah.
just to see like kind of where you are at the minute. So yeah, I went back and like budgeted out like all my shit, and I was like, well, I'm spending way too much on booze every month, but that's not the point. But B, like I could afford it, but I could like just afford it, and like if anything went wrong during the
you're-
month,
you're back
I would be
behind.
down. And then it would be getting into, and then it would be eating into my savings.
Yes.
I would just chip away at it. I'd be chipping away at my savings, and I'd never fucking get anywhere. So I'm just gonna wait until I get an actual job, and then go back for it. He's
Yes.
like, let me know how you feel in a couple of weeks. Well, we have more than one of them here, so you should be fine. I was
Okay.
like,
So you got a bit of a rest period to think.
yeah.
about it, okay.
So
Based on the shit I went in, I'm not going to go into it again. I've weirdly came to the decision that I might just have to like save about a wild amount of money and maybe just leave my work and then just go out on my own, take a risk on myself for a year and see what happens.
What do you want to risk yourself on? Just masturbation streams. Start an OnlyFans. Fansly. Start Fansly as well.
Yes.
Patreon. You do a Patreon. Do a Kickstarter.
No.
Kickstarter. Yeah, I think you do it. I think you do a Kickstarter. Be fine.
It'll be a while before, probably a few years before I do it. But hey, we shouldn't be keeping well because
Rob, boy, ocean. Big
but
love
like,
the ocean.
given what happened, I was like, they're coming after me now. I feel
Like you wouldn't be prepared to do it right now.
I'd have to maybe give it a few years to put a bit more away. But like, it's one of those things where like enough to cover rent at least for a year.
Yeah.
And then food and other amenities like the internet and stuff. And then just take a risk on myself and go into this shit full time.
Sure.
But I'm hoping, like, I'll take a few years, so I'm hoping that there's enough, the channel grows enough between that time.
I mean, I would say you're definitely already doing this full time. Like,
I mean, full time as in like doing like 8 to 10 hours a day, Monday, through like 2 days off and stuff.
dear God, like look at it. Like if we take a quick scan around the room and look at all of the equipment, like you're definitely doing it full time. Like this is the full time room.
This is the thing, right? So I have the equipment to do it full time. Do I have the time and the financial security
Do you
to
have
do
the spunk?
I don't have the financial security to do so. So it's like,
I mean, that's the reason why people don't do what they want to do.
Yeah.
They don't have financial
so
security.
it's one of those ones where it's like, if I might start just putting savings away. I already have some savings. That's when the thing happened, it's like, okay, I could probably pay rent for 2 months before I would have to then be worried about not paying rent, by which time I would hopefully have landed myself
Another job or something. Yeah.
But it was like, I might put away enough to kind of get me over the course of a year. I might even like at that point I might even like go to my what do they call it again? Estate agent and go, can I just pay the rest of the contract up front now so I don't have to pay rent the rest of the year? So it's all done.
We're in here.
Yeah. If I'm still here or if I'm somewhere else, wherever it would be, I'd be like, can I just pay yous whatever is owed for the next
Can they do that?
I don't know. I would ask the question, right? It's like, can I just pay in advance so that the rent is paid ahead of time? You never have to worry.
I don't see a landlord turning down money like so.
Yeah, and be like that. They're like, can I just do it like that there? Just so, because I've got the money here, I'd rather just pay you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still living here. I just want to, so that the next X amount of months is secured, and then whatever rest money I just budget for like food, electric, and all that stuff, and then just maybe go for it. Because I've realized that the job is taking lumps out of me, right, mentally and physically,
as any job does. Like,
yeah, and I'm just it's become very clear that I just need out.
Sure.
So, and this was kind of like a wake up call. It's like, you don't respect me.
If they're ready to just be like, away you go after all this time. I mean, like, companies don't give a fuck about people. They never have.
So it's kind of like, I need to be doing stuff. And I know every creative person says like, you're going to be stressed doing stuff independently because there's no guarantee, and that's totally true. But there's no right.
All there's stress no matter what you do.
Yeah,
like,
there's stress no matter what you do, and at least if I take a chance on myself, at least I know that I'm not having the feet cut from under me by someone else.
Working for yourself is basically the best case scenario. Like when you don't have anyone to answer to, that's ultimately what you want to go for.
Yeah,
but the danger in doing that is
it's all on you.
It's all on you. Yeah,
it's all on you. But like, I just don't want. I'm fed up having a situation where the rug could be taken from underneath me.
Yeah.
From me. And in all honesty, it's just not. I'm fed up of that because, like,
I would say, like, based on what you've been doing and how long you've been doing it for, you could definitely leverage like your position for a better job somewhere else. But like,
I'm sure I could.
You
but
probably don't want to do that.
I'm sure I could, but I think I'm just fed up of like making other people rich.
Sure. Yeah.
I think that's what it comes down to. Yeah, Hannah, you're 100% right. It is an employee's market, especially with my experience. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm blowing smoke up my ass, but I've literally 9 years management experience managing people. Like that's a fucking.
He's my manager.
It's an undeniable amount of experience. It's a amount of acumen, business acumen that is hard to deny at this point. Just based on that there, but is it ultimately something I'm happy doing? That's the thing, right? No. And the end of the day, right? Like I said earlier, I'm fed up of making our people rich. Because like every work I've done, every bit of work I've done, it always makes someone else more money.
That's why I hit
my money never changes.
Yeah,
and it's always the pressure on me to make something successful and to make someone else's team successful.
Yeah,
But does that ever benefit me other than just keeping me in the job?
You can push as much as you want and you'll never see another penny.
Yeah.
So like, why work more than you have to?
Yeah. It's like
Pretty much.
And like my boss has like said before, it's like you seem to be content with where you are. It's like, yeah, because what is the benefit of me working harder than I have to? Like, I'm not getting paid a bonus. Like, if I work any harder, do I get any extra money? No, I do not. Why would I then? What is incentivizing me to push beyond my boundary?
Did he mean like what would happen if you went up a step? Like,
and that's what he's saying. All he's trying to say that is like, he went, well, you can always go up a step, is like, and go into your position. And I went, no disrespect. However, you came in under contract that is paid double the average operations manager. If I came in to the role now, I'd be paid half of what you paid, but still be expected to be answerable 24/7.
Right.
And that's just something that I don't.
What you want is a consultancy position. 2 weeks work for 2 months wage.
I know.
That's what you fucking want.
That's the dream.
That's what you fucking want.
So it's one of those ones where, like, at this point, I am just very much like I need out.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
Like, I need, like, again, I know people said, like, if you go into the creative field, it's not fucking spring roses and shit, right? But it's like, it's not spring roses here either. And at least, you know, if I can make something work for myself, at least then I know that it's on me to get it done, and I don't have that rug pulled from underneath me from someone else.
See, what kind of started worrying me, like I've been like a fucking like freelance creative, working freelance creative for the last like 7 or 8 years now, pretty much. And like the thing that kind of like really fucks me up is like, for every second you're not working, you're not making money.
Yeah.
And that is terrifying. Like take for instance today and yesterday, bank holidays. Did I take them off? My fucking hole. I took them off.
No, I was
like,
working today as well.
I have fucking like, I have a deadline. When you're contracted to do work to a deadline, you're given the time and that's it. They don't care when you work. They don't care how long you work. It has to be done by that point.
Yeah.
But people also totally underestimate how long it takes to do stuff.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, we give you 8 days. Like, surely that's enough time. And you're like, you want an 11-minute cartoon storyboarded in 8 days? Like, that's about 1,300 drawings. And you can't do that. And yet it's basically impossible to do that in 8 days unless you've been doing what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, which is not working. Like, never stop working.
Yeah.
But like, what I'm trying to do now is to position as like, right, you know what I can do? Give me like a wage or like a, you know, like a salary or something, and I'll fucking do whatever you fucking want. But none of this, like, we'll give you £1,000 for an intangible amount of work. Like, we're going to give you £1,000 to do this thing.
Yeah.
And then they don't take into account how much work that actually is.
Yeah.
Like, that could be, you know, 6 months worth of stuff that they expect you to have done just by some arbitrary date that they've picked. And then you're like, oh, fuck.
And at that point as well, like, you can't look, that's like, well, when you put the amount of working hours that you've done to get that project done versus
you're always underpaid.
Yeah, it's like, it's one of those things, right? Is that even the legal minimum wage?
Oh god, no.
No,
like,
you know, it's one of those ones.
The last comic I done, which is why I don't do comics anymore, because they're fucking bullshit. I worked 3 months straight, day in, day out, 8, 9, 10-hour days for 3 months straight to do pencils, inks, and colors, 2 covers on a comic, and I got £600. Would you do 3 months of work for £600?
Doing some quick internal math here, so
it should have been at least about 4,800.
Sorry, 1 second. So
some math going on over here.
480 hours. Okay, so based on the average amount of working hours of 40 hours a week across 3 months, we have 480 hours. Okay, or close to that, maybe actually closer to 400 and actually about 502 hours ish, approximately, right? So 502 hours divided by how much money did you make?
£600. And that was them doing me a favor.
European paid average about £1 an hour.
£1 an hour, and that's the creative life for you. Because when you're doing creative stuff, it always comes down to like someone has to pay you, and someone will do whatever they can not to pay you.
And that's a conservative estimate as well, because I'm basing that off like a 40-hour work week.
Yeah.
Which you probably didn't
it
do.
was more than that. It
Yeah,
was
which
more
you
than
didn't
that.
do. So I'm giving like a conservative estimate.
Yeah.
Based on what like the average, full-time shift would be.
Yeah. The only way I'll ever go back to comics is if I become a millionaire and money is no issue. Fuck that.
You're doing it for love at that point.
Yeah, it's just not 100%. Some people can make it work. Tara can make it work because she works way quicker than I do.
Yeah.
Some people trade their name. Like, you want me to do a book, you pay me, but you pay me because you're getting me to do the book.
Yeah.
And you know who I am. I'm a world famous comic artist, and that's people will be like, you can be good and quick, or it's like you can be good, expensive, cheap, and quick. You have to pick two of those.
Yeah.
And that's it. You can be good and expensive, or cheap and quick.
Yeah.
It's like, that's it. That's all that's your two options. You can't have someone who's expensive and quick and good.
You can't have like medium and
Or
decent.
cheap. Yeah. So fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it anymore. But yeah, fuck that. I've been doing that the freelance shit for too long now. It's too stressful, and now I want a job. If anyone's hiring out there, let me know.
Right up to it.
Oh God, Jesus Christ, what did you do? Well, she's saying haha, so hopefully she's not typing that covered in blood. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oh,
Ambrose is the guy who lives up the street.
it's a guy.
No, it's a dog.
What the fuck is a guy going mental the dog for?
it's another dog. Well, he goes mental at people who walk past, the way Bryn does.
Okay.
Like, you walk past the
Oh, no,
window.
if
He's
it
like,
was
what
a
are you doing
guy-
in my window? You
No,
cunt?"
but I think it was a guy
Yeah, that'd be
acting
weird.
like a dog. I'd be like, what the
It's
fuck?
coming out with you like a.
John says like I wouldn't jerk off for less than a grand.
I mean, are you a Twitch streamer? Just fucking jerking it for £1,000, like a proper Twitch streamer. Like you Twitch from a pool or a ball pit or whatever.
See,
they do
at that
now.
point, I would refer to myself as a pulsating streamer.
Oh my God, what do they do now? Like, what's
the current meta? There's
the,
been no really discussion what the current meta is. I think the current meta is just mixture of the stuff they've been doing for a while now.
right? Are they still?
So there's been no like one outstanding meta that's been like. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. There was a Johnny Depp meta for a while.
I meant like, do you remember they were doing poll streams for a while?
Yes, I know
then
what I'm
they weren't
saying. There was
allowed-
the Johnny Depp
What's
meta.
the Johnny Depp meta?
Well, it was just people watching the trial.
Oh, were they watching the trial in a bra or something?
No. It's like just a lot of the just chatting streamers are just watching the trial and doing commentary of it. So it was the Johnny Depp meta.
While bending over.
No. I mean, maybe some were dressed, maybe that quite fancy and whatnot, but
I'm just gonna play this PS2 game.
But no, like it was kind of like the Johnny Depp meta, which is just basically I was watching the trial and giving a commentary over said trial.
Oh.
That was kind of like the meta for a while there.
Okay. He won, by the way.
Yeah, I'm very aware.
Yeah.
There was defamation on both sides.
I was quite surprised at that. Who's paying them though?
Well, they have to.
Is it the other is paying the other?
Okay, so like there was defamation on both sides because we need to acknowledge Johnny Depp is not a saint.
She got 2 million and he got 15.
So then he takes the 2 off the 15 she owes.
Right. Okay. Right.
You just kind of bounce.
Thought like he was getting paid 15 and then he had to give her back 2 or something.
No. You just split the difference.
Okay.
But it's one of those ones where even some of that there's only you only payable up to a certain amount anyway. But it's one of those ones where like I'm not going to say that man's a saint. That man's made a lot of ish. I mean, the man's not perfect. He's done some bad stuff.
He's made a lot of shit films.
No, you're not there, but like he's no saint, but he's nothing as bad as her. But like it's one of those ones where very complex way to look at that trial. Like there was definitely defamation on both sides, right? Okay. And that's what was established, that there was defamation on both sides.
Yeah.
However, there was showing that there was more malicious intent on her side, and that was the difference.
Sure. Fucking English are at it.
Oh
again.
fuck yeah! It's the it's the
Fuck's
Jubies.
sake. It's the Queen's birthday.
It's the Jubbies. I
I
was
know
worried
it's
for a
the-
second it was the fucking.
It's not the Queen's birthday. It's the Chair's birthday.
Yeah, it's literally the fucking.
It's the seat's birthday.
It's literally like the institution, not even the individual.
Okay, right.
From my understanding, because like they're celebrating like 260 years or something, or
Yeah,
250
was
years.
that thing
or
like a
something
couple years ago where a couple of weeks ago where Prince Charles was sitting in like a gold chair surrounded by like jewels and crowns encrusted with emeralds, and he's like, "Oh, we all have to do what we can to pull together and make sure."
Well, yeah, but
like, shut the fuck up.
That's why I hate royalty, and like,
Fuck it.
you know what? It's one of those things where like I don't
Wankers.
even want to say like it's one of those things. And I'm sorry to cut you off there. I realized I was a bit rude and cut you off there.
But we're all going the same way. So,
but it's one of those things where it's like it's very quick and easy for me to kind of go like, as an Irish person, fuck the Queen, right? Like that's a
that
predisposition.
goes literally without saying.
That goes literally without saying as you're Irish. It's a predisposition, right? But like when it comes to an institution like that, I find it disgusting because I find classism disgusting, right?
I love a bit of that. Like,
And see the fucking monarchy. It is just basically the poster child of classism because you're literally lording wealth of abundant nature.
I mean, you're literally a lord.
over other citizens.
Oh shit!
And
that's
creating an economic divide between it, and then also looking down and acting in a certain way, depending on the economic divide that is established by the parameters set. And it's just the height of classism.
Did you see that thing about the? Did you see that thing about the mix the other day?
What was that?
Which was quite funny. It was like during I think it was like the celebrations, like maybe like yesterday morning or something like that. They were doing like a bunch of like regiments outside the where do they live? The palace.
There's a few palaces, but there's
Fucking
Buckingham. There's
Buckingham,
like,
yeah, that
there's
one.
a few of them.
And they were like regiments were doing, you know, like marches and like horse marches and stuff like that to celebrate. And like the Irish one, there was an Irish regiment there for fucking some reason.
Probably not Irish.
And the commentary, there was commentary over the top of it, and it was an English guy and a Scottish guy, and they were like so no Irish people on the commentary stuff, and they were like, oh, there they are, the Irish regiment, as we lovingly refer to as the mix, just running around. And they were like, the mix of course used to be a derogatory term, but we feel as though enough time has passed that it's not derogatory anymore. People were like, what the fuck, are you fucking serious? And they were just like, who thought that was okay to say? It's like, get an Irish person on that fucking commentary team and then fucking say that statement. Like, they're a bunch of tone deaf fuckers. No offense to all the English viewers, it's not your fault. You're not a part of the Queen's commentary staff. But that was so fucking, it was so brain dead. Like,
they're fucking at it again.
Fucking at it again.
Fucking like, I hate them.
Absolutely at it again.
Just such a fucking just fucking hell.
I want to see if I can find it.
What? Fuck me. Like, fingers could not be more removed from the pulse if they tried. Fuck me. I did not see this. This is news to me.
Pretty good. Like, I can't remember where I fucking saw it though. I'm gonna have to start looking.
Hoes are mad. I'm very mad.
Who's mad, boy?
Morb used to be the derogatory, but we feel enough as time has passed. They fuck's sake, now Morbin again in the chat.
Oh shit, that's right. The Morbin's coming back. They're bringing.
Why?
They're bringing it back to Morb.
Oh no, see, this is the problem, right? Morb memes are one thing.
Yeah.
That is not a measurement of us enjoying the movie.
It's not.
That is us taking the piss out of it.
Unfortunately, someone thought, like, you know, guys, we're getting some real positive press online here. We should bring the movie back. It's like, do you not know that people are making fun of your shit film?
Yeah, it's like we're saying it's a bad movie. We're literally finding enjoyment in spite of it.
It's like, please don't bring it back into the cinema. Like, it's more this time. It's more.
We feel like enough time has passed. My ass, give all the stuff. But yeah, like, what was it? The crown jewels themselves are worth like 15 or 50 billion or something like that.
Yeah.
There, and it's all from like pretty much stolen jewels from raided and
there we go,
pillaged countries that the monarchy just fucking stole from for like hundreds of years. Yeah, cool. Herb used to be a Morbist face. Fuck's sake. This time it's Morbinal.
Right. If I can send you,
it's all Morb down.
Right. Just
why is our chat Morbin?
We're Morbin. It's mighty.
I don't know if I can do it anymore.
It's mighty Morbin.
I don't know if I can Morb anymore. I might go insane.
Are you all Morbed out?
I'm done.
Right, hold on. I'm gonna send you this, and then you can watch it, and then I'll
okay.
Put it on the thing, and we'll just.
What you sent me it on?
It's just a Discord. It's a Twitter. It's a Twitter link, and then we'll watch it, and then we'll all get really annoyed.
Right.
I think, are the announcements not working?
Oh
still?
No, no, I haven't got them working. Right, 1 second.
There's no announcement in a minute. Don't waste your points.
Like,
right, hold on. We're gonna go.
1 second. I'm just gonna get. All right. So did you put a screen on screen? Did you?
Well, we're going.
Right, I'm gonna pause the music. Sorry, the music's on a different tab, so I just need to Well, it's almost done.
Oh shit, we're gonna
Okay,
just replay it.
so right, let's see.
So this 1.1 million views.
It was a great Mick cocktail, if I can put it like that. The Mix have
What?
this,
Sorry,
A Mick cocktail.
It was a
So
great
an Irish cocktail.
It was a great Mick cocktail, if I can put it like that. The Mix have this fantastic mix of guards, discipline, and pursuit of excellence, with that Irish irrational tenth, if I can quote Lawrence of Arabia, which makes it the best regiment on the planet. I would say that.
Slightly predictable, I have to say, yes. I should as well explain, you said a few minutes ago, Jamie, that the Irish Guards were affectionately known as the Mix, and some people watching might think, well, that's not an altogether nice term, but it's worth underlining that is what you Irish Guards call yourselves.
It's what we call ourselves, and actually it's been a nickname for so long that any connotations there may or may not have been have worn off.
Well,
Not
they
an
are
Irish person saying
marching
that.
with pride and with style today.
That's a Scottish guard.
It was a great Mick cocktail, if I can put it like that. The Mix have this.
So they think that it's not racist anymore. It's not just everything you need to know about the British. We're not a political show, but fuck that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm gonna fucking scream.
I'm gonna morb.
I'm not. I'm done.
morbid.
I'm done. I'm done. This is for us. We're about to run out of music here. What would we do?
Just fucking put it back this time.
This is painful, right? And the reason why this is painful because like, right. It's really not racist. No, it's not sectarianism. Maybe it is.
I mean, technically, I think that the English royal family would see the Irish as a lesser race, so I'm going to go with racism.
There's a level of xenophobia, I guess. Maybe it's probably
more accurate.
Yeah, but like
They're afraid of aliens from the film Alien.
when a non-Irish guy tries to say what the Irish people would affectionately call themselves, is so far removed from the reality that
we all love Xena.
But I have nothing against that warrior princess.
Maybe me a little bit too much, you know.
Yeah, but like it's one of those ones where it's so hard to not get angry at them because that comes from a place of unbelievable fucking privilege. And I know that's such a fucking like it's a very like social like you know
we definitely own being shit on by the English. We are world champions. I know saying privilege is gonna be like an SJWS term. It sometimes gets a piss taken out of it, but like English have been literally the poster children of European privilege throughout the centuries. Yeah.
And this is not a criticism of anyone in our chat. It is a criticism of elitist bullshit and government and people in positions of just ludicrously stupidly.
Nobody in our chat invaded Ireland at any point.
Yeah. But it's just that level of like just that level of self-indulgent wankery
like,
that
I'm gonna tell you that you aren't annoyed by this anymore because Reginald down at the yacht club told me that Patty is fine.
1 second, I was playing croquet.
I was playing crochet.
Croquet. Is it croquet?
Croquet is the fucking horse one. Yeah,
polo. I was playing polo while I was talking to fucking William and
Reginald,
and we've decided that the Irish are now not lower class. They
don't mind anymore.
They're lower middle class.
Oh my god! Well, that's not what they're saying. They're just saying that we don't care anymore.
It's like no,
about being called mix.
Yeah, no, we definitely do. We definitely do.
Well, they said we don't, so I guess we're okay with it now.
We do definitely care about that.
When
they call that our patties, yeah, I'm gonna care. Like only we get to call people that we're like. It's one of those things like when we call ourselves it because we are the ones.
We know that it's a slagging that the English use.
Yeah.
So we use it instead.
Yeah. it's like any sort of attacked group when they're reclaiming a word back. It's their word at that point. It's not your word to use it. Like white people should not go around saying the N word. It's obviously fine for black people and African American people to do it because they've reclaimed the fucking word, but the rest of us don't have fucking access to that word.
Stay away from Nigel. Stay away from him.
It's the same thing. It's one of those things that like a lot of like I mean the LGBTQ community reclaimed queer for positive purposes. It used to be a derogatory term. It's now being reclaimed and whatnot.
I still like using the word queer when you're describing something, you know, like someone would be, they're walking at night with like a trench coat and they've got the thing up,
right?
It's raining and they've got a hat down, and then someone like steps out from like a bar door and they're like, guys, up to something queer over there, like film noir, like they used it well, but that one doesn't come up enough.
But that's been like that's a derogatory term that's been reclaimed by the LGBT. Like people who are like affected or subjected to things.
It originally meant strange and unusual.
Yeah.
So like people would say like in a bunch of like Humphrey Bogart movies, it'd be like guys acting awful queer.
Yeah, and I've heard that term. That's fair. But like it was after a while it became a derogatory term, and it was reclaimed by the LGBT community. Like when people by the affected term reclaim the fucking word, they get to say it because they were the one affected by it. Some fucking English twat calling us mix needs to get in the fucking bin before I burn down their goddamn Buckingham Palace.
We agreed that we weren't going to talk about that.
Got angry what happened to Primark.
You got angry about what happened to that door building.
Yes.
Burned down at any point.
But let me tell you, my anger will not subside my desire to go after Buckingham Palace after this.
I just thought that was so funny that this shit's still happening. Like that they're still just dunking on the Irish whenever they can. Like
the biggest thing, they do it in the Scots as well, right?
Sure.
See any sports individual from Scotland. See if they're winning. Oh, he's the pride of Britain.
Our boy.
He's the pride. He is our one and only. Blah blah blah. See if they're not winning. There's that dirty Scot.
There's that guy from Scotland that we don't talk about anymore.
It's like the Scottish runner-up, the Scottish shit.
They kept doing that a couple of years ago when what did you call your rugby lad who was good? Johnny something. The Irish rugby team were doing like quite well like a couple of years ago. Sexton, yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah, but they were very much like, oh, he is. He's our boy Sexton. And then they lost one game in the World Cup, and they were like, fucking Irish scum. Like, fuck away.
It happens, but like they do it to the Scots all the time.
Yeah, well, they do it to us too, but to a lesser extent because they don't think about us as much. And then the Welsh are just like, Daddy England.
I wouldn't feel comfortable calling you that at all, Burr Panda, even if you did think it was okay for me to do so, because I just wouldn't feel comfortable saying that to you. Convince
I thought that's a slut.
No, if it was slut, that's different.
Yeah, I know that.
I just don't. I don't feel comfortable saying that towards anyone.
You know what I would call you?
Never mind being given any sort of.
I would call you friend.
Vince McMahon said. I mean, he did said. You see that thing where like he walked up. He was talking to John Cena and goes, "What's up, my Nigel?" And then he walked away, and then
wasn't it a bit though? It was definitely a bit. It's not like he was caught, you know, like saying
it was live television broadcast, but it was.
But obviously they knew he was going to say it because John Cena done the whole like.
Yeah. No, it didn't make it any less bad though.
But you know that he was the only one who was like, "Don't worry, I can get away with it."
Yeah, of course. He thought he had the privilege.
McMahon.
Yeah, because he thought he had the privilege to do it. And then like Booker T is like, he did not say that.
What's going on here?
And of course, like Booker T is probably sitting there thinking like, I've got to play into this because
that's my boss.
It's my boss, and I will get fired if I don't play into this.
Like Vince McMahon's like the 7th richest person on the planet or whatever.
Is he? I know he's uber rich. I didn't know 7th.
He's definitely in like the top percentile.
Yeah, like he has more money than sense.
He has more money than a lot of small countries.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone's a slut in this chat. And you're not wrong, RL, you big her.
Big slut. Is our clips broken as well?
No, he says that when he doesn't want a clip. So
you're a fucking dickhead.
No, he thinks it's too controversial.
Oh. What were we talking about? Everything we've been talking about is perfectly normal. About how much we all hate the English. I'm only joking.
But yeah, the racism that oozed out towards who? Marcus Rashford?
Who is Marcus Rashford? When England lost? I assume this is a
footballer. Was it a football player? Was it?
It's like a footballer thing.
Because I know there's been sometimes like when England's playing like World Cup and stuff, and like something goes wrong, they'll go after the black players and stuff, or
basically whoever was the last one that had the ball.
Yeah, or any of the players that happen to be like not white essentially, which is disgusting. But yeah,
well, I mean they're football.
Well, yeah, because I don't want to attack all football fans, but like there's a large contingent of very, very awful individuals in that.
What do you call those things? Like a Venn diagram? Where with football fans and racists, and they're almost just right on top of each other.
Yeah. Especially specifically in the not even just the English team. I know there was like some, I can't remember if it was the Italian team or the Spanish team, but they are Spanish fans that had to go at football fans in
What?
general.
Spanish people are racist?
You can be racist. in
No, I'm
Spain.
not like. But it's Spain.
So doesn't mean they
Like,
can't
is
be
anyone
racist.
white in Spain? You're all something in Spain.
Doesn't necessarily mean right. So what? Hey Sam, hope you're well because you're looking well. You know, you can be racist towards a different
I guess it's
race
just-
without being
think it's-
necessarily just white people.
Jeff Smith is contacting you on
Do you
WhatsApp.
not want to give that name out? That is a
Oh fuck! I like a bot.
no. It's my fucking boss. Can you not give a name out, please?
His Spanish friend. He's got tons of stories about racism. Okay, well there you go.
I'm gonna step out for a second.
Oh shit. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do this solo. Oh god, this is what you have to do every day. What can we watch trailers? Do I have to talk to people? Oh no. So yeah, the English are making fun of us on camera, and that's. I'm gonna sit here, and I'm like, oh. It looked like I what do you call it? Like I'm contacting you with. You've won a holiday to, you know, San Pedro and give me all your contact information, and then you'll go give me all your bank accounts and get right there. Like, oh, Sam, fucking what? So, I wonder, should I get in his chair? Should I get in the host chair? I'm going. I want to see what it feels like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is what it feels like to be in. Wait, hold on. This is what it feels like to be in charge. I've done several streams, I think, by myself, but in my own house. It's usually drawing streams, but it's like I'm gonna draw and then not look at the camera. So there you go. Can you, Sam? Can you teach us German? I'm trying to think of like, what's a term I want to know in German? What's the German word for Guinness? Is it just Guinness, but you have to put a bit of flavor on it? Put a bit of German flavor on it. Talking about Toys R Us for. Fick means fuck. I saw your state. I'm in charge now. How do you pronounce fick? Is it just? It can't just be fick.
Thought it was going to be a phone call, but it just seems a message. He needs me to just make sure people are paid, which is fine.
I mean, he definitely said, "Can I give you a phone call?"
Yeah, he definitely said that, and then just started the messages. No, he just needs to make sure that people get paid, which is fair. I can just do it.
Teach us the Toys R Us song in German. There's a Toys R Us song. Oh yeah, that's right. Like the toys come to Toys R Us. But Toys R Us has been
like that, yeah.
Toys R Us has been shut down for like 15 years. Is it not Toys R Us thing anymore?
For fuck's sake, I'm gonna kill Totanium.
Yeah, he definitely said that.
Did he tell you I was gonna kill him? I'll show you the picture in a second when I can get back into my position.
You know, I want to see why you're going to kill Titanium. Try and get over there. Oh, it's just thick. Oh, okay. See, there's like one.
How did you like my seat, by the way?
I'm okay with this one, but
Are
it's
you
not.
sure,
But it's
though?
not bad.
Are you sure? Because like, I mean, I've been meaning to try and get better seats for you for a while, and you just keep saying no.
Like, I don't know where you got this one, but I'm okay with it. It's like
I got it like years and years and years
it's
ago.
like
It
a
was just
reclaimed office chair.
yeah, it was like one of those ones. It was like it was an office chair.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. To be fair, I prefer an office chair to a gamer boy, so I'm okay with it.
So if you look very
Are
closely,
you in there somewhere? Where does he keep getting these photos of you? Titanium, we need to talk because you have a library of photos of him that I don't have, and
yeah, because they're all from fucking Culture Night.
I need those fucking photos because I make a lot of photoshops of us. I need more photos of us. Is this the pre-mark that you burnt down?
No, that's Buckingham Palace by the looks of things.
That you didn't. There we go. Can we zoom in?
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah,
Can you go any more than 230? No, you can't.
hold it, scroll.
230 is the most you can go in. No, we're still going. We're still going. And if we enhance, because this is a CSI.
Enhance.
If you can see that the jury, you were definitely present. You were definitely present at the burning of the Buckingham Palace, which we now have you saying, on camera that you would do.
I haven't done yet.
So
like, you can't do it.
I think
You think I stepped out for 2 minutes and done it?
you see what I think happened is I think that you already done it.
Right,
You
right.
done it earlier on today, and then you were like, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if I said I might do this?" Ha ha ha! Knowing fine rightly that he had already done it. So what you're looking here, someone must have taken a photo of this earlier on today. So I think this has already happened, and now we're just looking at the aftermath of something that you done earlier on.
There's just so many images of me just doing things that I didn't do.
I need that photo of him.
Did you see the one for Stranger Things?
Yeah, the graveyard one.
Yeah.
yeah. Which is I was like, I need that photo. When I saw it, I was like,
technically?
I need both of those photos.
Technically, it's 2 photos. He just keeps photoshopping me in the worst case scenario.
I mean, it's all good. I mean, to be fair, so do I.
Did I miss anything?
That's literally my job. No, we're just talking shit.
Okay. Hey, not so wicked. Also, hope you're getting well because you're looking well. Not so wicked.
Nice balls. Eyeballs. Earlobes. I don't know. Can't really say that, I suppose. Like, nobody has balls. Do you have earlobes that connect or have a cut? I don't think yours connect. Well, you're kind of halfway in between.
Yeah, I've heard about that. There's like
You've either got one or the other. I think. I
Yeah.
think you're probably closer to having a cut than not having like mine are not cut at all. They just go in.
yeah, no,
So,
I got a little bit of lobe. hanging
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't really have much of an earlobe. They just go. It just goes from ear to your jaw, but some of them go up. So that's a thing that you have. That's one of the things that you inherit.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like how do you describe it?
Sam says my dad says people with connected earlobes are greedy.
What does that even mean? He was walking out of Jason Christ to
but-
Jason Christ.
Like Jason Christ, is that like Jesus' dad or something?
I like the sound of that. They're just
Or
like,
his son?
Oh my God, it's Jason Christ.
Jason Christ.
It's Jason Christ.
Dear God.
This summer,
Christ.
watch Jason Christ be the resurrectionist.
Resurrectionist. That'd be a good. I think that'd be a pretty good series actually. The Resurrectionist.
The resurrectionist.
Yeah, no, like it's the like it's one of those like weird little physical things. It's the earlobes, and then the thumbs is the only thing I've kind of really picked up. That if you have those like super double jointed thumbs that go back, at, like
Oh,
almost
the
a nine-
weird.
if they go back to almost a 90-degree angle, then it means that you're super talented at something. Because everybody I know that has those weird thumbs
Stop bringing up Jason Waterfall.
is really good. Oh, you still trying to find Jason Waterfalls because you can't chase him.
No, God damn it. No, it's still fucking getting this Jason.
Don't go, Jason Waterfalls.
Don't
Like
you
when he-
start as
like
well?
when he leaves a party too early, or he's your left home.
That would be unfortunate.
That would be
actually.
unfortunate.
Really
If
unfortunate.
Jason Waterfalls is your left home and he leaves before you know he's gonna leave, you'd be like, oh fuck, I like.
So yeah, apologies about that. They're obviously work-based distractions because people need paid, and that is understandable. Normally, like, why am I getting messages about work at like 9 o'clock at night on
Yeah,
Friday?
why are they
But,
getting you to do this now?
it's just
Did someone fuck up with a timesheet somewhere or some shit like that?
pretty much they're asking me to do things here, and I'm kind of like looking at this going, I don't know if I can update some of these days, but I'll do what I can.
I thought you were getting like oppositioned over email. You know, like hit me back now, big boy, for these pills. It's like,
Yeah.
what? Because it looked like such a fake name.
No, that's the thing. Like, I mean, it's one of those things where like
It's like it's so generic that it's got to be fake. And then you ever get like when you get those spam email, and when you notice that things are misspelt.
yeah,
Do you know that I didn't know that they'd done that on purpose.
really.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, it's because you
do you know
reply back
why?
one-
You know why they do it on purpose?
Why?
Because I swear this is it. If you're not smart enough to realize that it's full of spell mistakes,
Yeah,
then you're not smart. You're stupid enough to fall for the scam.
that's kind of interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's like that's very like weird psychological like thing to it. Like if you ever just like the first email address that you made is always the worst one because you just give it away to anybody and you would sign up to everything with it. And those things have they've now been like passed about so much that like my first email address has got to be on like thousands of shitty mailing lists.
Yeah.
And like if you go in and look at your like spam folder, you just all you see is like spell mistakes and like things that have been like double capped and stuff like that. But if you're basically dense enough to not notice that it's full of spell mistakes, then there's a higher chance that you'll actually fall for the scam.
So that's an interesting thing. I've actually had the same email address pretty much my whole life, and I've somehow like managed to keep it relatively clean.
You madman.
Because I mean, literally, I don't have multiple email addresses. I have one, and it's
I have like 7.
one. I don't need multiple email
See,
addresses.
you done the smart thing. Your first email address started off pretty much just your name.
Yeah.
But I was like, my first fucking email address was Mortal Kombat related. It's like you can't be giving that.
I remember that.
You
Yeah.
can't be giving that to someone when you're trying to apply for a job.
And yes, John, since I will make sure you're a pet. I got a message and goes like, "Can you make sure I'm pet?" Like, yes, I'll make.
Don't pay him.
Don't pay him now.
Don't pay him.
He's not getting paid.
He's not worth it. He's giving you shit on stream. Don't pay him.
He's not getting paid now. Did he?
Did he? Yeah, that's right. Do I still have fizzy milk downstairs?
You do have a 10 downstairs. Go get it. He's going to get the fizzy milk, guys. So yeah, it kind of is like a work stream for me, I guess, when you think about it. Yeah, he's just complaining because it's so bright outside. It actually is kind of insane as well. Is it like near 10 o'clock or near 9:30? It's fucking bright as shit. So yeah, Missy's gonna go enjoy some of the finest fizziest milks, fizzy milkies. Yeah, my head's away today, but yes, no, it is. No, I'm good. No, I already brought yours up. I keep them out of this room so they don't melt. Logic, there's a very strong logic to what I do. I put curtains closed, there's some battering down the door. Room is roasting. Fans are going to be getting switched on. We're going to have to premium squirt again. It's going to get to that point where we're going to be premium squirting all over ourselves. So that is probably going to come back with an aggressive nature, Totinium. Well, if I don't get paid, you don't get access to all of my D&D content. The master subscription costs. I mean, it's one of those ones like, when have I not paid you? The way I would always frame this, sir, is point to a time where you've never not been paid by me, because I always make sure you get paid. I make sure the debts are always done and cleared. Yeah, like this room gets really hot. Like I don't like to see this room here, Bro Panda, because it has so many electronics and stuff in it. It's one of those ones where I don't actually have to run much of a heating through the winter, because it doesn't. It would be too warm if it did that there. The electrics generate so much actual heat in this room that it's kind of like air heating, if you know what I mean, because it's just
fucking insane in here. Like,
so you gotta bear in mind, like all of the lights, then like the heat coming from the PC, and then you know the consoles, if the consoles are going, it's just a small little heat room. It's 30 degrees there. Can I get paid too? Missy, you don't work for me. If you worked for me, I would pay you. Like, this is the thing. I pay anyone that I employ, I do pay.
Sure.
Tell you, when I walk out of that room and go downstairs for it, it's Baltic by comparison. Yeah.
Yeah, there's pretty much just like a heat wall at the door when you leave.
Which you know, I get is it feels insane. Like it feels weird, you know. Shame. I mean, if you start work, I don't know what work you can do, Macy, but like if you were employed by me, of course, then you would get paid. I make sure anyone who works for me gets paid.
You want a job? To be fair, yeah, she does fizzy milk for us.
That's true, and I have asked going forward that if she is to do that there, to let me know, because I want to give her money in advance for it.
Can I do her like a fizzy milk emote?
Oh, you could, yeah.
It's just a can of milk.
You probably could. I don't know how you would do it. I don't know how you do it so it's a way it looks fizzy, the milk looking fizzy, if you know what I mean. That's the only thing. It's like, how do you make the milk
I guess it would just be the can.
Yeah.
It's so cold. This is like the coldest thing in this fucking house.
I will literally be no help to you. That fair. I mean, I don't want to. What's the word I'm looking for?
That's true. Ocean's technically an employee now, so we should pay him.
We employed him.
I suppose it was me then.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to pay you then. Fuck. I'll get paper out.
Anyone that I hire, I pay.
I thought you meant like you're like that.
I do. John Sets literally works for the company.
That's true. That is true.
John Sets literally works for me. Fuck's sake, John Sets. He's nice and getting these guffs about. Got some out. Not guffs. Jesus. Are you okay? Let me see. Oh,
There you go.
you no fingernails? No,
I don't.
I have. Ooh.
So weird. So strange.
Hitting these guffs. Fizzy milk emote would be amazing. Don't worry about paying me for the milk. I think of it as gifts. I appreciate it, but like if you ever send more going over, like I don't want to like. I'd hate the idea of like people being out of pocket. I don't like that. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. What am I doing here? Oh yeah. So what we're looking at there? That's all right. Some people we work with for no help too. That's true. Some of the people are my team.
I mean, there's always somebody useless.
Don't even fucking start me.
Right. I'm gonna do
I don't want to say I have a team of useless people. I don't actually have a team of pretty decent people for the most part.
something very dangerous here.
Describe dangerous.
Put rum in this.
You put rum into the fizzy milk? Fucking lunatic.
This is gonna be some kind of like fizzy White Russian.
I guess that would be, wouldn't it?
No, because there's no rum in a White Russian. Fuck.
Oh, is there not? Oh, there's not. It's vodka. Sorry.
It tastes like an nice ollie that someone dropped in a glass of rum.
Is it nice though?
Not bad.
It looks suspicious. Like it looks like it went from
It's not the greatest color. Like
it
it's
looks
like a
really cummy.
like a cloudy. Yeah, like the rum has added a little bit of like brown.
It's added a weird brown tone to it, and it does look a bit fucking.
It does look a wee bit like I've been filling this up for. You know, there should be a My Little Pony in here.
Yeah, like that looks like cum. Like there's no two ways about it. That just looks like cum at this point. Can we call it cummy guff?
It's delicious though, just like real cum.
Oh, right. Delightful indeed. Yeah. So I just noticed what time is, and I realized having to do work after work hours is making me feel really, really trashy.
Yeah, you're real, just proper piece of trash. Like.
I feel like just a proper piece
do you
of
want to
trash.
wait? Do you want to wait till you're done, or
No way. I mean,
will you do it while we're doing it?
I can do this over the course of the stream. It's not a
Oh
problem.
yeah, shit, a little bit of
Jizz and juice. I love it.
Juice. That's a better name for it, actually. Yeah.
No, it's fine. Also, going back to me not being any help, my skills are very specific, and I'll be useless outside of the industry I work in now.
I mean, like that's definitely the point of having skills.
I mean,
you're skilled in like one.
We might need a nail technician or some sort of beautician for when we go live, when we're bigger. You know, we got to look fabulous on stream.
That's right, because I'm sick and tired of not looking fabulous on stream. To be honest,
I think it's actually a crime that we don't look fabulous.
I think I'm gonna need like an eyebrow technician more than anything. I have to do something about this.
Macy, how are you with eyebrows?
I have to contain these bad boys. And
How are you with eyebrows? Do you have wonderful control over eyebrows?
If you can thread eyebrows, then we need to talk.
Because like, that's what my boy needs.
I can hear Tara furiously typing right now. He like leave his eyebrows alone.
Is she not fussed on your eyebrows being?
She probably doesn't want mine to. She just probably doesn't want me to do anything with it. Like
That's
you gotta leave them. Yeah.
I was going to say she's not happy with the idea of them being tamed. She wants
what I've had to do is start plucking out like white hairs. Well, I don't think they're white. I think they've been like bleached because I get like not bleached, but you know like
bleached by the sun.
Yeah, like
bleached by the sun.
When I'm kind of like going out, they seem to be the first thing that gets hit for some fucking reason. So I start getting these like wee random like pure blonde eyebrow hairs, and it just looks weird.
Pure blonde, grid.
Pure blonde. So I gotta get them out. So I'm just pulling fucking hairs out of my eyebrows.
Just wear the mask of El Diablo Increíble.
Increíble.
It is very Metal Gear music. I get brow training before I leave for the sea. So there you go. Brow training. I wouldn't mind done. I would take that down.
I think you get pretty good eyebrows though. What do you do? Do you do anything to yours? Or you just leave them?
I just leave them. My ex used to get really, really annoyed with them.
I've got shit to do. Like I have to.
My ex used to get really pissed off at them and then tweeze them, and I was like, "What are you tweezing?" It's like, "I'm getting rid of your unibrow." I was like, "Do I have a unibrow?"
Everyone's got a unibrow. It's
like
I shave there. I shave there a lot.
I don't.
I do. I pluck and I shave. Like it just makes you look like you're two steps down the evolutionary chain.
Yeah, but I didn't think I had an aggressive unibrow. But then maybe I do. I don't know.
could just be like in a certain light. It looks like you've got maybe more of a profound one than you do. That's what I found.
Maybe, but I didn't.
They're
think that
not
was the
perfect.
gist.
They require maintenance, like everything does. So
See, we have been trying to push for more staff for various reasons on the show.
we need a beauty team.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I've got, like, so far when it comes to the channel for the majority of the operations that we work behind the scenes with, like, I have an human resources department. I have research and development.
Yeah.
And I also have public relations.
Sure.
So I have a PR team.
Yeah.
I have research and development. And I've got in human resources.
Sure. I think we have a beautiful in-house
We have an art department.
art department. We have a lovely editor.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Big kisses. Fizzy Milk Fast, that'd be a good stream. We just be it. It would probably be quite expensive though, because like they're quite small cans. 250 ml. So they're only new feeling of soda beverage. I do like that tagline. That's a good catchy tagline.
A wild tagline.
New feeling of soda beverage. But it's the only thing on the can that's in English. It's literally the only type on the whole thing that's in English.
Yeah.
So
they do that there because
when they see that, do they not know what that?
So I've noticed this here. So like see in like Asian markets and stuff, they think like English looks like a professional. And
Yeah.
like,
Will they just see that? Will they
professional-
just see it and they're like, oh, that's so cool.
It's professional. Sometimes it's cool. Depending on the market, it can be seen as cool, professional, or like stylish.
Yeah. To be fair, have you ever seen like one of those like Tumblr like posts where it's just like people from Asia wearing t-shirts that are English and they have no idea what it say?
Oh, it says the most ridiculous.
And it would be like, it's like an 8-year-old in school and the t-shirt says like, I'm a hyper cunt or something. You're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But
Like,
the same thing obviously happens here when people are walking about in t-shirts with like
Kanji and stuff
kanji
on.
and
Yeah.
like Chinese symbols. It's like, I have one from fucking, I actually did find it actually. It's a shirt
like
from,
Superdry or something.
it's a shirt from no, it's a shirt from Big Lebowski. It's a Japanese baseball player, but it has some kanji underneath it, and it says Medina Sod. And I was like, what the fuck does this actually fucking mean? So I'm always kind of was like, every time I wear it,
right.
a Japanese person sees me, and I'm like, what the fuck does this keep happening? And like, I looked it up, and it's just pretty much, I think it just says like baseball man or something like that. But
baseball man.
but they might see that and be like, look at this moron wearing this t-shirt that just says baseball man, and it makes me feel bad. So like any of the many Godzilla shirts that I own, I look it up beforehand.
Yes.
And most of them just say Gojira, and I'm like, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
That's fine. Yeah.
There's a kid in Thailand wearing a t-shirt that says Mick isn't offensive anymore. Yeah.
Fuck off. The Inhuman. Did you see the Inhuman Resources command?
I mean, that's life advice right there. Like, do you want to avoid a man, stop being a cunt?
Yeah, I agree with that. That's good. It's good solid advice.
Getting a tattoo in a different language is all sorts of adventurous. Like, oof.
Adventurous. I would almost say it's just blatantly stupid.
you never know what that fucking thing says. Like,
There's some proper dodgy shit. No doubt.
yeah, we'll have to get Ocean. Yeah, Ocean will have to have access to the beauty team as well.
Oh yeah, of course. Like I mean, if you're gonna work in, so you're apparently he's saying he's part of the cosmic division.
Right,
Like, I didn't
okay.
know we had separate divisions.
Because we have separate divisions, but we're all under the one, kind of branch.
So I guess what does that mean? Am I the CEO or the COO or what? How does this work?
Well, he's on the art and editing side.
No, I mean me as an individual. What we CEO? I'm
fucking know.
COO, CEO. I don't know.
We're definitely joint CEOs. Like, fuck that. I'm not taking anything less than CEO. I'm sick of being shortchanged. So we're gonna dress up as each other,
That's got weird.
and we'll be like, oh, it's him today. Like when twins take turns going to school, where one will have to stay home one day and then the other one goes. That's what we're gonna do. We'll both be in charge for one day a week.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I'm not sure how far the Belfast Fizzy Milk Company has came yet. We had to put that in the back burner because of COVID. They were very like, you can't be making any new companies because of COVID. You crazy? Like the fizzy milk, the only way we can get the milk to be fizzy is to drink milk, swish it about in your mouth, and spit it back into the bottle. And they were like, that's a bit unsanitary.
That was deemed to be a bit dodgy.
yeah. So they were like, wait until you find a better way of doing that. and then fucking come back.
They're like, have you considered not being a what's the word I'm looking for? Like
A big dirt bird.
I was gonna say a contagion.
Yeah.
Not contagion. Biological warfare or biological terrorist.
Stop being a petri dish of the company.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Kind of like that. Yeah. Ever have one of those ones where like you're working on like a thing and it's just going like, I don't know what this is doing. That's what's happening to me right now. I'm
Cool.
like, yeah, looking at
Is this not what you just normally do, you know?
Yeah, but it's for people that I normally don't manage, so it's just like I don't know who the fuck these people are.
I can barely manage my excitement.
I'm sorry if I do sound a bit distracted. I think that
It seems like fairly important stuff, so I'm trying not to disturb you too much, though.
no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just worried in case like I don't come across as very engaging. Hey, Mr. Gorgeous Girl.
Shit!
Fuck no.
Oh shit!
That was loud.
What the fuck?
It's been what the fuck?
It's fuck. Yeah, it has. It's been what the fuck. It's been what the fuck, Mr. Gorgeous Girl?
Scores Girl.
It's been what's going on? It's been too long.
I've had the pleasure of talking to them.
Holy shit! I haven't seen him in weeks, months, even maybe.
I've had the pleasure of talking to them. They were on holiday recently. They were to the very picturesque Brighton, I believe.
Big Brighton, big cliffside Brighton.
They were checking the beaches and stuff.
There are clips involved.
They were checking the beaches.
I haven't bought the car yet. I was very close to buying the car, and then I had an existential crisis. I decided not to right at this very moment. I'm trying to wait until I get a bit more of a secure job.
Basically, financially.
I need a bit more financial security before I fucking take the plunge. Get that plunge.
I was going to say, did you say plunge or plunge?
I'm going to take the plunge, but I know what I'm getting, and I'm nearly there. I was looking at a Kia Stonic, a Kia Gin and Tonic.
A Kia Gin and Tonic.
A Kia Gin and Tonic. It's a wee SUV kind of thing.
It's a wee cert.
It's good shit though. I had it out for a test drive and all. I was like, I could see myself owning this car. It's some fucking good shit. And like, I was so close to buying it. I was like, I'm here. I've got all this fucking shit signed. I've been given a fucking quote. I know what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of years. It'll be fucking great. And then I took it home and thought about it. And then I had to go into the fetal position for a bit. I was like,
and then you done wee poos.
And then I done big poos.
Oh, big ones?
I done fucking big poos.
Well, I like that. And what I like about that, there, Mr. Gore comes in and the chat unanimously just opens up. And
I think everyone
shares a lot of love.
Everybody missed him.
And everyone loves Mr. Gore.
I love Mr. Gore. I love the shit out of him.
I was in the car last night with 2 weeks to see when it finally ended up being a scrapper. Seeing that tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, I was going for the. I was doing the pay monthly and then buy it at the end kind of thing. So I didn't want to just go. I didn't just want to go buy a wee banger because it was like, well, if anything goes wrong, then I've got to pay for it. So fuck that.
Yeah.
So I decided.
You want that warranty?
Lease. Apparently, I'm pretty much just leasing. So
you want that warranty life?
I want that 7-year warranty, which is what you get. Like,
it's actually not bad. Actually.
Well, I think it's been taken off the overall year, so I think there's 4 years left on it. There's like even a 4-year warranty is very good for a used car. So I was like,
I like what Mr. Johnson said there. Yes, I did indeed. He's going to be voicing a character in.
Right.
Yeah,
and the
yeah, Sweet Tooth and Twisted Metal.
You get it. You got there. You got it.
It's one of those ones where like it's such a weird franchise. I don't really talk about it.
What could a Twisted Metal movie even be?
Just a really edgy, and this is already a weird one to say, like Fast and Furious.
I guess that would be Death Race. That's pretty much just what Death Race was.
Oh, really?
That was pretty good. It was an okay movie.
I never watched it. Is that the one they filmed in Scotland? Or
Jason Statham.
No,
it was filmed in like Detroit or something.
Oh, okay.
Scotland?
There was a movie that was filmed in Scotland that was about like some sort of like apocalyptic end where a lot of vehicles bullshit thing.
There was the movie Doomsday was supposed to be in Scotland, but it was filmed in Spain. And they were like, why do you think that this was going to...
Maybe it was that then.
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't. It had nothing to do with cars though.
But they had like big mad wrecks and stuff and big like siege weapon cars and stuff.
No.
I think I've done everything there.
Wait, Will Arnett is going to be Sweet Tooth's voice? Will Arnett's voice on Samoa Joe's body? That's going to be weird.
That is going to be weird.
I mean, I suppose Will Arnett's kind of like a pretty decent voice actor. He's done very good at Lego Batman, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's not bad. He's no Chris Pratt though.
Oh yeah, fuck. He's no global megastar voice actor Chris Pratt. The generic white man of actors. which is saying something because you know. The Stonic, it's a nice wee car. I took it for a test drive on Tuesday there, and I was like, yeah, it's good shit.
Twisted Metal's a permanent
like, it's kinda
vigilante.
big. Oh no, Twisted Metal all the way. Vigilante 8 was too like Twisted Metal or Vigilante 8 was the non-edgy version of Twisted Metal. It's like now you need that edge though.
I need to be cut by literally the amount of edge that's happening here.
Vigilante 8 was all about like smooth jazz and like sports cars and stuff. And you're like, this is not right. This is not right. You need some fucking.
Right now that I've done all of that edgy work and all of that very.
Do you feel like you've been hoarded out like a big piece of trash?
I feel like a massive piece of trash right now. Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely got plenty of room for car sex. I think that's a good place to just go to this trailer, this thing. We're talking about car sex and everyone leaves. Typical. Gotta leave to go have car sex.
So what do you think you should be?
We done it in her Jeep, and it's even in a Jeep there wasn't enough room.
You'd be surprised how much you just need. Like
You can make it work.
It's not even just so much height sometimes because you can go horizontal. You need width.
That's true. That is true. Jeep's pretty wide.
Yeah.
So it was the Sony PlayStation's State of Play last night. So we have big fucking State of E, mate. So we've got quite a lot of trailers to look at. I didn't put them all in because there's some ones we just don't give a fucking shit about. I'm shocked that they are having another game out so quickly. This was it's Private Division,
and in the arena,
what do you call them? The Sable.
Oh yes, Saber guys.
Saber
I thought
guys.
it was Saber for when I first saw that.
No, this is a game that they're just making with the engine, I suppose.
Which is fair. It's what you should do, really. If you make an engine, give them
should you know that trailer's here? It's it should be the last one if the order's right.
Yeah, stop hitting me.
But that looks pretty good. It's like Jet Set Radio with guns, apparently.
Yeah, which is cool.
Pretty much.
They took away the spray paint mechanic and put in guns.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kirby.
Shit.
Kirby's got guns.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck. I will actually need to like look at that because it looks.
Kirby's great.
looks
Like,
pretty
I'll
good,
lend you it when I'm done. I own it, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
So,
shit, yeah,
I bought it. So like, like when I'm done, I will just lend you it and you can play it, and it's a lot of fun.
Nice.
It's like, this game looks fun.
I don't think this is live service. Private Division's too small to host a live service game.
Yeah, like they need servers. They can own to do that or rent. And I don't think the game would be big enough for them
Not
to be able
available
to
on
do
PC.
that. Yeah,
I'll play that.
This is the game I'm looking forward to, and I cannot wait to play this next month.
I figured it was all PvP. I thought that surely there's going to be some kind of multiplayer component to that. It's like literally a multiplayer Rocket League.
I am
thing.
legit like excited for this here.
The pussy in this game is going to be
The
unbelievable.
pussy is off the chain in this here.
Pussy off that chain wax. I think cat's running away from a fucking robot. Yeah.
Get that straight, you see.
Straight, you'll see.
Wait, does this game included on PSN, or do you mean the last game, Ocean? Because if it's included PSN, it means I don't have to spend a penny.
Oh my god. No, they wouldn't do that. This is like a new company that's making this game. They wouldn't fuck them up by.
Oh, it's included on PSN.
Wait, what do you mean by included? Like it's free?
What tier?
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay. What fucking tier though?
It's free to PS Plus subscribers, right? Okay.
Okay, so I'm really happy about that because that saves me money.
Well, hopefully this like small studio got like a good payout then.
Was premium up though? Like God, see the tier thing is such a fucking a too
I know,
high.
I haven't looked into the tier thing.
Oh,
yet.
it's the two highest. Okay, so I'd have to go up a tier then. All right. That's where they get you. Because I don't know what else they're including on those other tiers.
Look at this motherfucker.
That looks tight though. I'd maybe go one tier up just for it.
We wink in there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remake that with a dog instead.
So that goes up an extra £4
Jonesy from the Alien franchise. It does look quite a lot like him actually. It could be.
Yeah. Some shit dynasty here.
It's me, shit dynasty.
This looks interesting. Like I'm kind of intrigued by this. I was intrigued before it anyway, but now I'm kind of like, yeah, I know you don't care, but I do.
Is this the one that's all like fucking medieval and shit?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Actually, you know what? That I would care more about this than the fucking road trip with the boys one. Or maybe you know what? I don't know.
I'm going to make a remix try with Joy Janela. Why? Janela. Like this, like, I'm intrigued by this because I'm all for Final Fantasy. It's medieval as fuck again.
Oh, was anyone complaining about anything not being shown at this state of play? I know
The amount of Bloodborne complaints.
Bloodborne.
People are like, we're hoping for a Bloodborne PC or a remaster or anything. And
What?
yeah, like
think that was the thing.
Twitter was just like, I want Bloodborne. It would become a meme.
You can play Bloodborne like literally everywhere. Why do you need another Bloodborne?
They ever wanted it to be remastered or they wanted it to be a PC release.
Right. I saw people being like, not even one God of War announcement. Like, I mean, if it's not ready, it's not ready.
That we may bring an end to the strife and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
No, I kind of lost interest in Final Fantasy when it stopped being turn-based.
Yeah, it's not going to be for everyone, but
Because,
like,
like-
I'm genuine. Like, I enjoyed 7 Remake.
The
and-
systems that they brought in to replace turn-based weren't better. I was like,
Like, I enjoyed Remake. I've enjoyed 15. It looks like I will enjoy this.
fuck your boy Shiva.
Like, this looks cool to me.
It's kind of hard to tell what actually is going on. Ifrit and what are they?
I think these are all
like,
different. I think
summon?
these are all the summons. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Odin and shit there.
Yeah. But like, what is the context of this though? Is this like in game or just?
I think this is all in game. Yeah,
Is this summons fighting bosses?
I think summons fight each other. Yeah,
Oh, like Pokemon.
you can see like the summon health bars.
Yeah,
up there,
it looks
fight
like
game.
boss health bars.
Yeah,
The Empire will live on.
Gotta be. Fan favorite, Ifrit. I don't know.
so I'm wondering. I'm intrigued. I like. Final Fantasy.
It looks like it's all about summons. That's strange.
Maybe the summons have gotten out of control and they're killing people. Maybe they've almost become their own thing. Maybe they became.
Yeah.
Where's Ultima?
Summer 2023. Ooh.
Ultima is probably
Ultimately not here.
ultimately hasn't been around for a few decades now. Well, not 2 decades, but like Ultima hasn't really been a big thing in a while. This looks like
This is not Dead Space. This is
this looks like Sony's answer to Death Space.
This is the entire development team of Dead Space now no longer working for Visceral Games, and this is what they're doing. This is just Dead Space. Like there's this, you just could call this Dead Space 4, and that's it.
I think I've seen
Like
Ultima in any Final Fantasy in a while.
it is Dead Space. This is the team that made Dead Space that
They call Callisto.
EA then shut down.
Yeah.
And then they left and they all went to the studio, and then they're making this, the Callisto project, which is just Dead Space 4.
Still trying to think of the last time I saw Ultima as a fucking
Whatever
song.
you're holding on to right there.
Or behind this, I kind of just got my head kind of scrambled now, trying to think when was the last time I saw one.
Go. Because
Yeah,
I can't believe it's not Dead
this
Space.
is the margarine of Dead Space.
is entirely in my hands.
Got that Dead Space vibe because like, you
Yeah.
can see his health bar on the
Yeah.
back of him,
Yeah.
so it's like
They know-
built-in UI and stuff is the same as game.
They know what they're good at and they're sticking with it, which is fine by me.
Yeah,
That's some good looking facial tech though.
it looks, and pardon the pun, it looks really visceral.
Yeah, I'll play the fuck out of this. Like,
It's good to kind of see, even though I'm not necessarily the target market, it's good to see proper survival horror come back.
yeah.
In a strong and like proper way, if you know what I mean. Welcome back, Sam.
Shit, what up? It's your boy Sam.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
This is your personal nightmare shit. It is pretty fucking frightening, Sam. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably watch him play.
Yeah, I'll play this, no problem. Like
Like we've got a goal to get to 2,500 followers, and then I have to play Village. But like, I don't want to.
I'll be there as your Sherpa for
Yeah.
that though. I'll be your village Sherpa.
I don't want to play it, but it's going to happen by looks of things. Your Hell Scarred of Zombies, that makes sense. That
Sorry,
would be very
there's
frightening.
space zombies though.
Speaking of, Burpan was asking if there was going to be some Street Fighter.
What? There's a Street Fighter trailer? I had no idea.
I looked at it last night, kind of at a distance. I say at a distance. I was kind of I didn't have the sound on, and I was just kind of, I was talking to someone.
Yeah.
And it was one of those ones where I looked at this trailer. I was like, I'm very confused by what I'm looking at.
Two things. I think A, they're going for the third strike, like urban Street Fighter thing.
Yeah.
And two, I think this has like a story mode where you start as like a small fighter and work your way up, because there is some fucking running about footage in this.
Right.
Like open world running about footage.
It's interesting that they're going for like a very strong single player narrative when it's a fucking Street Fighter game.
I love that though. I think that's such a good idea.
It's a good idea, don't get me wrong, but like that. But Street Fighter was built on competitive player versus.
I mean, it'll still be there.
It'll still be there. It's just interesting.
I assume they're just sticking a wee bit more effort into like the story mode.
It's not a criticism. I'm just saying it's very strange.
Conquest mode. Yeah, that's like see, you're definitely running about the fucking street like
That's
you're being
interesting.
a Street Fighter.
No, and again, not a criticism. I keep saying this. This is not a criticism when I say it. It's just very left field.
I think that's a really good idea. They're like, right, we've done what? Fucking 30 mainline Street Fighter games now, and like people are just expecting another Street Fighter. Let's try something.
Oh, look at fucking Ryu.
Big
Oh, look at that beard.
Ryu.
Oh, fucking. Oh, you
fucking punished Ryu there, like.
fucking punish me. Is my boy Ken in this?
I don't think he turns up in the trailer, no, but honestly, it'd be in it, like. But it does. It looks like they're going for like the actual like proper like street fighting vibe,
Yeah.
like the third strike
They're
vibe.
looking for some proper World Warriors.
Yeah.
Ready? Then show me.
Wait, what's her thighs like? Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's got rear for days. Like.
I love the half cloak he's wearing.
Yeah, it's good shit. Like.
He's because
What did you call your? Was it guy? What'd you call him? Jiru? Is their boss? They're not their boss. Their teacher. I forget his name again with a G.
Shenlong?
No, it wasn't Shenlong. What was it? He just looked like an older version of him. He had like a big, massive beard, white hair.
Yeah.
His name began with G. Was it like Gan Long? No, not Gan Long. She just said Shenlong. Now you confused me. What the fuck is his name? It was their trainer. Like the guy who owned the dojo that they fought in. So a much better impression from the first one, which people didn't like. Yeah, Akuma's brother. What's his name? I thought it began with G.
I think it was Gen.
Gen, that's the one. Yeah, it looks like he's kind of going for.
Sort of a Gen.
I'm going to dress up as Gen in honor of like the fact that he was killed. Goken, Yakuma. Good, Goken might be right. Gen, I think it could be either one. I'm not entirely sure.
I think it was Gen.
Gen, yeah. G Akuma.
Chun-Li looks like she could cross blocks. No, that's a line. That's a line. What she should look like.
Classic.
That's me happy about that.
Classic Chun-Li.
I was very, very surprised by this one. I was just like, oh, okay. Not a bad thing, but I was like, okay.
Gen is the skinny. It may be Goken then, actually. Hold on, let me look it up.
Wow. Well, Ethan Winter.
Oh, it's Gen the Chinese guy.
You escaped my
Not Jeff, I'll tell you that right now.
games, did you?
This is like the VR version of it.
Yeah, which I didn't know was coming out. So,
Yes, mother.
Oh, yeah, it's Goken. It's
yeah.
Goken.
Is it who I'm thinking of?
Yeah, it's Goken.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Goken, thank you. I mean, I think everyone secretly has a tall woman kink. They just don't know about it.
What was Shenlong again?
Shenlong was like one of the kind of like live Chinese fighters in it. Where he was always very like, very dippy. He was in Third Strike as far as I remember.
Vampire MILF is back.
That's Vampire MILF.
So this is PSVR 2, which I don't think I've seen too much of the hardware of.
I wonder like how much this would like upset you in VR.
Or turn you on.
See, I am also kind of worried about they're literally only showing you footage from the house. The house is only like the first eighth of the game.
Yeah, but they could be just marketed the way they marketed the last one. They know what people want. They know what people like.
Never finish the game because you never leave the castle. It's true. You can just stare at her hole in VR. Like you just see people like trying to get away, trying to get around her. You know.
Let's be honest, no one will be looking at her face.
It's like, oh no, I've been caught again.
Oh, you choking me, mommy?
Oh no. Oh. Yeah. It's not coming out the next year, but I don't fucking care. Oh, I'm so excited for this.
The fly swatter mod. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, we.
Yeah, and then they switched out the knife for the fly swatter.
Fuck yeah. This looks like the fucking version of Leon that they're using in like the movies at the minute. It's so fucking wild.
Yeah. I was watching this trailer and then the realization hit me. It's like, oh god, what is it actually again? Because like this is now entering that phase where like there's high end rendered models that get pulled into like source maker and stuff now. And I'm like, I'm hoping that person. I double checked it. That just canonically 20. So it's like, so I think okay, so at least they're not doing anything too dodgy.
RE engine, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Like, what are you buying?
Oh man, what are you buying?
What are you buying?
Looks like some Silent Hill knockoff.
You show some respect. Oh shit! Yes,
This is definitely a lot more of a serious tone.
Yeah,
you're not wrong, Ocean.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
Be prepared to get really annoyed at Ashley going, Leon, help!
I think they'll change that.
Sacred body. It begins.
These RE mods are getting it up. What are you doing, Stepley? Stepley!
It's alright. There's no washing machines in the game, so it's fine. She can't get stuck in it.
If I could just forget what happened that night,
The wash machines, no dryers. Enough.
even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
If she's not in the game, I'll get it. I'm gonna go read some Heisenberg or Geralt. What? Not a problem. Not a problem. That was
So very looking
that was
forward
our
to that.
delightful trailers.
What do we do now?
We go back
yes.
to the pod.
The topic. We're going back. We're going back to the pod.
Oh yeah, there we go. There was a trailer trash section, guys.
There was some more stuff in the state of play, but there was kind of like
things that ever like we've been played years and years ago, and they're now just getting PC ports. Or
yeah, I saw the Spider-Man thing. And I was like, oh, another Spider-Man game. It's like it's literally just a PC version.
That's cool for the PC playing.
I was like, I didn't even know that wasn't already a thing.
Well, that's the thing. Like they're now slowly migrating like PlayStation exclusives on the PC. Like it's slowly happening, but like I think Sony have realized like. We make a lot of money there.
We're losing out. We're losing out to that.
It's like we can make a lot of money going there, so they've been doing that there. I'm looking forward to the mods for that.
The Spider-Man or the
Spider-Man
RE4?
Probably both, actually. HT Bitors and Mendes and more like what? Spider-Man would be fucking chaos. Has there been any news on the Wolverine game that's coming to PS5?
Oh yeah, no
mention of
that
anything.
One teaser trailer. And
Was about it. Yeah,
I'm fine to just let them just fucking do what they're gonna fucking do. I don't want to hear like loads of shit about it. That's fine.
That'll come in time.
Mafia Suit Leon, you know they're going to do all that, pay a $5 and you can get all of the fucking costumes or all the unlockable content or whatever like a month after the game comes out, which is fine. Whatever you want to pay for it, that's fine. You don't have to.
Com shot replacers probably changing like
you said cum shot replacer.
Com shot replacer literally says that in the chat.
My eyes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Probably change Mary Jane into Gwen Stacy, things like that. There.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You'll get some strange.
So I know like someone will actually probably do like really good work and put in suits that should have been in it that weren't in it, which I'll be okay with. Have him fucking go around as Batman or something like that. That'll be funny.
Turn Mary Jane into Deadpool.
Yeah.
Keep the same voice and stuff though.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine by me. Like.
Nude mods,
the nude mods go without a fucking without question. Like
no Doc Ock, yeah.
have his penis be a wee
Just
extra
dick
arm.
arms? Just
a
like
wee
dick
ex-
arms?
Just a wee extra arm. No, I meant like they would attach a little arm to his penis.
Swap.
That'd be pretty good, actually.
That could be hilarious. I hated Mary Jane in that game though.
Yeah, not the most compelling of side characters.
Not even not there. She's just a bad human being.
Also true, yeah.
She's an abusive like user, and that
Yeah,
doesn't get called out all that much.
The Mary Jane missions were definitely like a real like trough in that game. Like, ugh,
It's like it's kind of like, I'm going to use you to benefit my work. I don't actually care about you for the most part,
I don't like you anymore.
unless I can get some sort of business benefit from you. I'm going to just lead you on to get that there, and I'm kind of like, that's a bit of a douche move.
what if you didn't do that?
What if you just been a respectful human being and be honest with him up front?
I mean, like they were dating at the time, but even then, speaking of dating,
Speaking of dating, yes, that is a great question. Also, that fucking image. Guys, we want to know which ideal date night is.
damn right we do.
We want to know what your ideal date night is. It was funny enough. Ocean mentioned this last week, and this was actually something I was planning to put on the docket.
You were like, oh, that's a good idea.
Well, it was one of these things. It was actually one of the ones that was like on my like list, and then Ocean just randomly like was clairvoyant and went, "Here, what would I?" And I was like, "Wait the next week.
I'm gonna
we'll get on to that."
I'm gonna steal this. Oh shit, his idea getting rammed at ours. Are we the ones doing the ramming, or are you just being rammed by us? What's going on with this fucking camera?
I have no idea what is up with your camera, but that image is honestly fucking chaos. If I'm totally honest,
It was just taken on our last date. I don't know what you're talking about. Our last cool date at the graveyard.
Oh man. But yes, guys. So obviously, you know what? Anyone who's probably been in the chat, or even if you have or haven't, like, what would be your ideal date? If you have been on dates or haven't been on dates, what would be your ideal date? Do you like going to cinema? Do you like dinners? Do you like long walks to the beach? Do you like small little trips, like little road trips? Big, small. What are you into?
Pretty much everything you said there is quite good. Like,
Yeah, but everything can be quite good. But people have like personal preferences.
I don't even know if I have a good answer to this. Because like when you're it's just all like, as long as you're with someone you want to be with, it really doesn't matter.
I mean, this
what
factors
you're
in as
doing,
well.
like,
Like, I
yeah.
mean, like, so it's one of those ones where
April 25th, because it's just warm enough. All you need is a real light jacket.
it's like one of those ones where, like, I mean, it could be the first date. Maybe you're in a relationship for a long time, you know? So it's one of those ones where, you know, you give us a few different examples. Like, for example, like, what would be your ideal first date? Maybe what's like more comfortable date when you're in a relationship? Oh my God. We're getting
this?
Time Creeps just dropping a hot raid on us. Time Creep, I hope you're keeping well, because let me tell you, you're looking well.
You fucking creep.
Some of the best emotes.
We're being rated by big thick butts.
Big butts.
thick
The
ass.
best thing to be rated by, honestly.
A thick rear.
Big rear is all we hear.
A thick rear, that's the gear.
Yes. But yes, we're posing the question, what is people's ideals for like ideal dates? Or date night, sorry.
June 22nd. My ideal date.
Have like no metric for it. I mean, no metric for it's fine, but like, I mean, ideally, what would you like to do on a date? I mean, if you were to go on a date, would you like to go to the cinema? I mean, like, it's just favorite. It could be experience. It could be theoretics. I mean, you know what? It doesn't have to be anything too crazy.
I mean, technically, I would say like the first date that me and Tara had technically was like, it was her first ever Irish pub.
Oh, right.
And then just a bunch of oral.
Nice.
So that worked out pretty well.
Nice.
I'm partial to a trip through a graveyard.
You're partial to a trip to
I
a
like
graveyard?
that. I think that's real class.
I've heard good things about that. I heard it cost $500
Yeah.
though.
Oh, like at least.
At
It
least
has to be-
$500.
It has to be at least $500.
Yeah.
Just, you got to pay the fees. You
Yes.
got to get in the fees. You know.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like you can't begin
Start walking through a graveyard for free. What are you talking about?
So we got some answers in here. Like Macy's saying, road trips and walks sound good for me as first date. Easy to get murdered in these scenarios, or an ideal scenario.
She's playing both sides.
I like how she's just went for like, if I do the murdering or I get murdered. I
Yeah.
mean, this is a scenario that works for both. Don't get murdered though.
Don't do
cinemas, walks, dinner, combine all these free. Your golden escape room is a good one too. I like the idea of a escape room. I think that's cool because that's light and like a little bit fun.
What if you went on a first date, you know, with an escape room, and you didn't realize like how competitive the person was, and they were like throwing you out of the way to like win and all.
Well, no,
And you're like, well, I feel like a real piece of shit.
escape rooms is where you have to work together. So you work together
See,
to get free stuff.
Some people also don't handle pressure very well.
Oh,
and
you
then
would agree
turn-
before going
You
ahead.
turn into no, I don't. I'm like, that's fine. You would definitely agree. But even getting in there, you'd be like, well, you shouted at me a wee bit too much during that escape room, so I don't like you anymore. It's like,
Yeah.
that's because you weren't doing what you're supposed to fucking do.
Well, that's
and
a
then it
bit
would start this whole big fucking thing. So I would not do an escape room. I think that'd be a terrible idea.
Maybe for you, then that'd be a terrible idea because it sounds like you would get very frustrated. Yes, but I like it though. I mean, John says you've learned about them, which is the first date is for.
True.
I think your camera must just be like low on battery or something.
What was the timer?
Oh, is a timer? Was it?
Why is there a timer?
Maybe go to a zoo, smell some. Why?
The zoo's fun.
The zoo is fun, but the part where you smell animal poo is an interesting dynamic you put into that one.
Unfortunately, that is just a byproduct.
That's a
of being in
byproduct, but I
zoo.
didn't think it was the selling point.
But yeah, you just wouldn't mention it if you were in a zoo and you were in like, you know, like a first date with someone, and you were like, you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, smell that shit. You would just not mention it.
Like you'll see some monkeys masturbate, you're not going to mention it.
You'll mention that.
You'll mention
Because
it.
you'd be like, look, I could be you. Like,
Guys, there's a poll in the chat, by the way. The ideal date: graveyard, premium graveyard, £500, graveyard with chips, graveyard with gravy,
I'm a gravy man myself. Like,
Irish pub and oral.
I guess I would have to pick that one at the bottom.
That would be the one at the bottom. What else we got here? Mini golf, arcades, yeah, or walk along beach sounds nice. I like that, like arcade.
The mini golf,
golf's pretty
there's a sense of competitiveness to the mini golf one though, and you could once again that could a bad side of a person that you just met could come out.
Maybe so, but then you learn something.
Something that you would find endearing, maybe like a couple of months after you get to know them, like, oh, he's getting all fucking competitive again. But if it's like the first night you met them and you're like, you fucking cunt, go to the fucking hole, you'd be like, this guy's maybe a wee bit intense. I'm gonna leave. So you know you gotta be very careful.
I think you learn a lot from that. I think that's a learning experience again.
Also true.
Also, I'm starting to worry that you're the person that keeps doing this because that's 2 times you've mentioned this is a problem. I'm starting to worry you're the common denominator
I'm trying to think about it. I'm thinking about it from all sides.
I'm thinking about how I would run it.
Yeah. Damn right.
God damn. Times that just came up. Yeah,
Like,
depends on who you ask as well,
like,
yeah.
any date would be great, but what if someone just fucking ruined it?
A good for most things, but yeah, that was a stellar first date. That was from Tower, by the way. Or that they were a murderer and you trapped them. What? Oh, you're trapped in them. Escape with the murderer? Okay, yeah, I see how that works. I think the escape rooms work in such a way that you're monitored by cameras and staff, so I don't think there's much of a risk there. That's one thing I just want to point out. Those escape rooms are heavily monitored.
You're right.
Hey, Gloria, not too bad. Hope you keep well because you're looking well. What are you doing?
It's called getting B-roll.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Masturbating at the monkeys is I wouldn't do it at the monkeys.
Yeah, do you mean like just cranking one out yourself in front of the monkeys, or doing it to the monkeys? That'd be weird.
Either is very weird. Either is very weird.
I'd say like the graveyard and gravy and Irish pub with oral, and actually no, the premium graveyard date's way ahead.
Yeah, way ahead.
Someone's really trying to get back that $500.
Yeah, they want that $500 that they invested in a date that never happened. Apparently, that was Kyle and Shade's first date was the mini golf.
Fuck, I thought you were going to say
Not the graveyard date. Not the graveyard date. No. Titanium, of course, making sure that one.
Sure. Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's all right. Mine came in second. That's fine.
Nice restaurant would be ideal. Nice food, an opportunity to chat without too many distractions, and dodgeball. That's an intense one.
That isn't. As long as you're on the same team,
Yeah.
that's fine. But not opposing dodgeball teams. That's a bit weird.
Macy's has pointed out the gold level graveyard date package is $1,000.
What do you get fingered or something? What's the extra $5?
No, I like to think that's given.
Yeah, you got I don't think they're giving that away for free, man. Do you?
A fingering? I would.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't though.
That's just they're bastards. Then.
Exactly, but then what are they charging for?
Teamwork activity. You're not alone. I do first date. Visit museum. Museum is nice. Eat really good
Museum's not
food.
a bad idea.
Yeah, I like that. I like museum.
We only really have like one museum around here though. It's the Ulster Museum. That's pretty much all you've got. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. You got the
one
travel
at-
one.
the one at
Or
Botanic.
They got the one, the Ulster Travel Museum is, or travel and whatever something as well.
where's that?
Can't remember. I know it's like a travel.
I'm talking about the big one at Botanic.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that one.
What one
but
is that? Is that just the Ulster Museum?
That's the Ulster Museum. Yes.
Ulster Museum's good stuff.
If you're wearing Deadpool costume. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about the Deadpool
Oh my
costume.
god.
If you graveyard, it pays itself. Arcade's good. I like arcade.
We don't really have any arcades around here.
We
though.
have an arcade in Odyssey. It's in the bowling alley.
Oh yeah, but to be fair, me and Tara have been to that a couple of times.
Yeah, it's
Stuff
good.
like
It's good. Crack.
bowling is always good shit because like you can always be like very playful with bowling. There's not the stakes are very low.
Yeah.
when it comes to bowling.
Yeah, like bowling.
unless you're with a bowler.
Yeah, someone who like does that
Yeah.
on a professional level.
Oh, fuck you. Like who
Yeah.
cares?
It's like, see if you're ever doing anything that involves like any sort of game involved, you
Yeah.
always got to take that stuff lightly. Like you don't, don't be
I destroyed Tara the last time we were bowling. Destroyed her.
on a first date. If you don't know them too well, you haven't been talking to them. It's like still getting to know
Screamed
them.
at
Wow, wow.
No.
Yeah, like first dates. Like I think especially like the very first date, nothing wrong with going and get a coffee. Like I think a
True.
lot of people haven't like I don't think I've seen that mentioned, but like coffee is probably the most casual approach you can do, and it pays fucking dividends because it doesn't necessarily give it too much of a situation where a person feels obliged to be there longer than they need to be. Sometimes you're there for dinner, it can go on longer. Maybe you're not vibing with people, especially if it's a first date.
There's a bit of awkwardness when we come to the check and all at the end.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, right, who's paying? Is this a date? So am I asked to pay for this?
And that's like
they'll
a
be
fair,
like, no,
like-
I'm paying if I pay for my own dinner, you son of a bitch.
That's fine. You can have that polite conversation, but like if you're maybe like if you're not getting on well with each other, at least you're not there for a long dinner, if you know what I mean. But like I think going for coffee is always good. A coffee and a walk is always nice.
Yeah.
Or like coffee and maybe go get coffee and then go to a museum or something. is always nice. Yeah.
Me and Tara's first date was essentially me being like, do you know one of those the guys outside the city hall are just like Belfast HERBERT'S.
Fuck.
I was pretty much
£2 for a pound.
£2 for a pound. Oh, fuck, come on the bus. I was doing that for like maybe like an hour, like 2 hours, like telling her all about Ireland. Like look, we're in like a little pub. Look at that. That's a pint of Guinness. You know all this shit. And then I went down on her for a whole bunch. So it was a pretty fair, good date. I think it worked out pretty well. I think
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Although
just trying to be helpful, you know.
just trying to be giving.
Just trying to show you that we're
Stargazing's a nice one. I like that. I like stargazing.
see, that implies that you have to meet someone at night.
Well, maybe that's the end of the night activity. Like maybe you're like walking, like doing a little walk, and then
It's true.
you hit up a spot where it's like it's an open enough sky and not too much light pollution. You get to see stars. Nice.
That's true. I took her up the wrong bus.
Sounds like euphemism.
Too right. I'm talking about more what happened at night, not during the day, because that was just travel. That wasn't a date. That was traveling. But once we got in and then settled and then went back out again, I would have considered that.
How do you convince someone? I mean,
first
like, Panda, when it comes to blowjobs or any sort of oral on a first date, it's not you convince them. It's just a very platonic
It
situation.
just happened.
It's
It was
just- it's like
we can't
usually-
we can't stop this. This is happening.
Like that's happened to me before, where I've met like one of I met one of my partners for the first time I met my partner. That happened. Like it just happens. It's like it's a very like sort of platonic thing. There's no like I need to convince them.
Yeah.
It's just like
You're both up for it. then
It just
it's happening.
it's a natural point where the vibe goes that way, and you just go with the flow. There's no real convincing. It's just more of a like.
get
a
ready,
jet-
get ready for this.
It's just like you're kind of you're being very intimate, and it just goes that direction.
yeah.
You know, it's not like there's a it kind of happens.
More
you know,
like it goes that direction.
yeah.
Yeah, we had a very busy first day. Very busy first day.
Yeah, like for context, them two were talking to each other for a while before that happened.
A very platonic business.
Yeah, if you have to
relationship.
convince someone to go down you, it's sad for everyone. Where like it's just a very like when any sort of sexual situation happens, especially for the first time, it usually just is like a very like there's just a very very clear vibe that happens. Like it just happens. Like it's natural, and then obviously it just you go from there. You know, if both parties are in the same mindset, it just flows. There's no
if everything feels comfortable, then
Yeah,
you know you're in for a good time.
yeah, it just goes. It just happens when both people are like comfortable with each other. It just happens. You know, there's no. I mean, that's fair. Everyone has their boundaries, Bar Panda. Like, it's one of those things where, like, it's one of those situations where it's not guaranteed that would be like a thing that would happen on a first date. It just depends. Like,
That's true.
some people will like not have any sort of sexual contact with each other for a few dates. It just depends. Like, if you've been talking to that individual for a while and you just kind of just know each other and you just get on well enough, there's that sort of natural sort of like chemistry and connection. It just happens. Like, it's a very it's hard to explain. It just kind of happens. Like, usually if it's a consenting situation, it will just flow.
Like a nail, like a
nail, as in
like a nail.
I think like a nail. I think like fingernail, probably like not a fucking hammer.
Is she doing masonry while we're doing
masonry
the show?
while doing the show? Yeah. But like, yeah, it depends. Like, it depends on how far you're in the relationship as well. The date really changes.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I prefer a lighter date on the first date, like something again very
a wee pint, a wee
pint, or like coffee, maybe something that like maybe a small activity, you know, something that kind of keeps you a little bit busy.
Skydiving,
but like
paintball.
Start off maybe the coffee first, and then if you want to do something, I would say you can do it afterwards. Like, because if you get to the coffee stage and you're just
not having it,
you're just not connecting.
That's a good place to cut it.
You can cut it there.
Right. Bye.
You know? Yeah. So that's kind of like where like if I was like in a longer term relationship, I like going for dinner. I like doing the cinema afterwards, you know, one of those ones, or cinema then and there.
Cinema and then dinner's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one. And sometimes you get those packages.
Are we done with the tunes again?
Yeah, well, it's been a few hours. We've been streaming for a few hours.
Dear Lord.
So we want people back again, or
just a jungle. We're having a jungle night.
We're just having a jungle. So yeah, like it's one of those ones. Like, you know, those are good. Especially like city breaks and stuff are really good. I like a little city break date for a longer term relationship.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, let's go to like such and such a time or something
for 2 days.
Yeah. Oh well, that's a big date. That's a trip.
I thought that was. Oh, do you mean like city break isn't like just somewhere around where you are?
Like, it's somewhere you are.
Staying in a city somewhere?
Like maybe inside the same fucking country. Like, to go to Edinburgh, we'd have to go to Scotland.
Yeah, but there's only like 2 cities in Ireland, so you're either in Belfast or you're
like
in
small town or something. Like, you go to a small town or seaside, like a seaside thing or something. You know.
Yeah.
You know. One of my dates with Jess was cinema, watching Marvel movies because we're big fucking nerds, which is great.
You fucking dork.
That's great. Like, that fucking, you can't fucking be bad at that there, you know. Nerdy dates are fun.
I think, like, if my memory serves me correct, I think one of the first things me and Tara saw in the movies while she was here was Gone Girl. And
that is a heavy movie.
I wasn't entirely sure what it was. I was like, I've heard of this is supposed to be good, so we'll go see it.
It was a good movie, but it was like, very heavy.
Wasn't really a date movie, was it? Like,
no, especially not the part where like Neil Patrick Harris is.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's like 1 second, going to write you.
That was fun.
That would have been intense.
But then it was always counteracted with like a trip to the pub.
Yeah,
and then
you gotta make it lighthearted. You got as the Neil Patrick Harris scenes happen, you gotta turn around and say, "I want you to do that to me later."
Yeah. See if that's not me later on, I'm gonna be upset.
If my blood is not covering all these bed sheets, I am going to be very upset.
I mean, like, yeah, when she got here, we essentially like went around Ireland for like a month, which was quite nice. That was a fun Tim.
Yeah, because that was when she was doing research for Roots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like just a good thing to do, like after a movie, just a pint.
Yeah.
Just a wee cheeky pint.
The post cinema pint.
The post cinema pint.
Love a post cinema pint.
Especially like fucking word, like if you're coming out of Odeon, you go to fucking
Garrick,
aye.
Or Biddles.
Biddles is good. Garrick's good. Yeah.
Where did we go?
I like a Biddles beforehand, actually.
We fucking ended up in the fucking Dirty Onion yesterday. It's like,
of all fucking places. Really?
I was doing a bit of a work thing last night, and we went to the Odeon to see the fucking Bob's Burgers movie. Which was it was actually really good. I was like, my life would have not been impacted in any way if I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
But watching it, I was like,
it's just an enjoyable time.
Yeah, it was really fun. And then we ended up with, like, you know, when you're like you're with a big group of people and no one can reach a consensus on anything.
Yeah.
So we're standing outside Pablo's.
Right.
And Muriel's, you know. And we're like, right, this place is fucking empty. quiet as fuck around here. This would be a really good place to have a drink. There's like 9 people, 8 people say yes, 1 person says no, so we have to leave. I was like, I'm not on board with this. And then they went up to fucking, they were like, oh, come on, we'll go get food. And then we went to Bunsen. I was like, Bunsen's gonna be so fucking busy. And they were like, oh yeah, it'll be like 25 minutes for a burger. I was like, can we just go back to Muriel's? It's like, nah, sure, we'll just go into the Dirty Onion. And it was absolutely fucking jam-packed. Music fucking blaring. Couldn't hear anyone. I was like, I'm trying to get a job out of these cunts. I need to hear them and they need to hear me. Can we go back to Muriel's? It's like, oh, they want to go in here. It's like, one person didn't want to go into fucking Pablo's and we had to leave. I don't want to go in here. And everyone just walked in. Like, get that shit. Bob's Burgers movie is good stuff though. I hope you like singing because there's a lot of singing in it.
Oh wow, okay, you're not a big fan of musicals.
I hated it. I hated every second of the singing. The rest of it was real good though.
Okay.
Like, every time someone started singing, I was like, I'm gonna go pee or whatever. Take a lap outside.
I'm fucking done.
There's a bit of singing. It's not a lot, but it starts off hot and heavy with a song. I was like, God, if this is a fucking musical, I'm gonna be in like real fucking trouble. But it's maybe like 10% of it, a little bit. But yeah, it looks like most of it looked like just an excuse for them to have like they definitely had a singing animation budget that they needed to use.
Right.
Because like they go fucking whole hog on like, it looks great. Like
yeah.
Whoever the fuck animated that, well fucking done. One like, you know, like sometimes you see like a TV show gets a movie and you're like, this is literally just an episode and they haven't changed anything.
Yeah.
It had a movie budget.
Okay,
it's like,
good.
wow, this is insane. This is a Bob's Burgers movie. This is fucked up. But it was really good.
Okay.
Like, I'm very glad I went to see this. This is good shit.
It's not bad. I was picking off my nail extensions. Don't do this.
Don't do it.
It was black on the black bedding. Oh, right. So it's always like got some invisible essentially. Didn't want to find it tonight. One fell up in the shower the other day and I thought it was a bug. Almost had a heart attack.
You may as well just get it. Get it while you can.
Get it while you can.
I remember like one time fucking I was in the shower. My fucking hair whipped me in the face and I punched myself. I thought
walk me through this.
I thought something I was so tired. I was on like a unfortunately I was not on drugs. It was like the last week of my dissertation,
right,
or whatever it was for uni, and I was like, I haven't slept in like 2 days. I'm so fucking tired. I need a shower.
Yeah,
and I was fucking in the shower and I just kind of like whipped my head back, and like a bit of my hair came around and slapped me in the face, and I went and just punched myself
instinctively
in the face in the shower. I was so fucking tired. I was like,
we weren't after that.
Fuck me. And then I shaved my head like a week later, I think. I was like,
I
this is
mean,
the
for
last.
female Ghostbusters, the feminists are taking over. I'm an adult virgin.
That timed really well the music. The music slowed down.
Hi, Dean.
Hey, Dean.
What up with your boy, Dean?
Apparently Missy punches herself as well.
I mean, it's just good practice. You got to keep your punching. You got to keep your, you know, the way you can make yourself immune to poison. You can make yourself immune to punches by punching yourself. You can make yourself immune to trauma by getting hit. Just hit yourself. You got to build up a natural immunity to being punched.
I don't think it works like that.
Stabbing's work as well.
I don't think
you stab yourself a lot.
No, I don't think it works like that.
No.
Dean, thank you very much, dude. You're an absolute sweetheart.
You're gonna be a big fucking sweetheart.
45 months, baby.
Fucking hell. That's like longer than I've been alive.
No, it's not.
No, you're right.
Like it's about three and a 3/4 years.
Yeah, okay.
You're older than a toddler.
I am not a toddler, all right? This is not a man and a toddler hosting a talk show.
No worries, Missy. We hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for stopping by and being an absolute sweetheart. We hope you hopefully see you again soon.
Find those
see you guys soon. Sorry I couldn't stay longer. It's all good. It's all good. We hope you have a lovely night though, Missy. Have a good one.
Big kiss.
If you get immunity from punching yourself, why does testicle hits always hurt? Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a good point. I was just literally debunked. And that just happened in real time. This is the face of me being debunked.
Let me challenge their theory. Just because it always hurts doesn't mean it can't be made immune. We just don't want to go through that level of pain first. No one's just been man enough to go through the same pain tolerance to get to that point.
That's true. There's bound to be someone somewhere who's just having his balls work like a fucking like
Yeah.
a wee
In
rat bag.
fact, there's like I've seen some monks who can take
Oh, they
kicks to the
love that
ball.
shit. They
They take
fucking
kicks to
love
the balls absolutely fine. So there's your
Well, see, their whole thing is that they go up. They're like,
yeah. Yeah. So they managed to do it. They worked it out. So that shit's debunked. Ha ha ha.
ha!
Fucking Uno reverse card.
We're the Mythbusters, the Ball Busters. Love balls. What we're doing. So what was your ideal date? What was your final?
Well, I mean, like
your final answer.
I like light and breezy
Right.
coffee on the first date,
Right.
and then do something afterwards, like go for a
Okay.
walk or do an activity of some sort. If you're in the relationship for a while, something a little bit more
in a
extravagant.
graveyard.
I like to do the trifecta.
Okay.
Dinner,
Right.
movie, drinks, or dinner activity drinks, but not like a massively engaging activity. Like, for example, see if they had those rooms where you could destroy shit, break rooms.
Oh, yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
fucking great. I think that'd be a great first date or an in relationship date.
I think that'd be a bit intense for a first date.
No, I think it'd be great. Like just having a laugh. No, like it's kind of like just let's break a bunch of shit. Bye bye. Speaker just turned off. Okay, I can fix that.
See, there's the possibility of accidental physical harm in that though, where you
but
either
yeah.
hurt yourself or they hurt themselves.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
You're
like
like,
that could be about a lot of activities.
That's true.
And like you wore
But I mean, like,
safety gear.
I've seen people do like, oh, come on, we'll do axe throwing as a date, and it's fun, and then they throw an axe and it bounces off a fucking thing, come back and hits them, and then 20 minutes later, they're in the emergency room.
No, that's fair. And then like these are risk factors, but like at the end of the day, you're going to get hurt doing anything.
That's true.
And with the destruction rooms and stuff, I think it's kind of one of those ones where you're given like safety gear and stuff. With safety gear, like you get the goggles and stuff, you get like the overalls and stuff, you get gloves. I think that would just be a lot of fun. Just like destroying TVs, cutlery, like like they have like loads of cutlery and like fucking TVs and
How do you destroy cutlery?
like the not like knives and forks, but like cups and saucers and stuff.
You just start bending spoons, like, oh.
No, like cups and saucers and like
Right.
like,
Okay. Right.
like your plates and shit.
Yeah. It's not cutlery.
Cutlery is part of plates. Is part of
It's
cutlery.
not.
Is that?
That has another name. Crockery. Yeah.
Crockery,
it has
is it?
another. Cutlery
Okay.
is knives and forks.
Okay, well, crockery
Shit.
then, yeah. But yeah, you can break all that shit. I mean, you probably do have some like knives and forks you throw at the fucking
I
plates.
guess. Yeah. But
like there's just a
you'd
bunch
be there, you'd be there all day.
Yeah, but like and then like really like decrepit like IKEA furniture and cabinets and stuff like things that are like just
Throw it off
broken
the
enough that
fridge.
they're not going to be like usable by anyone, so you just fucking go for it. There's fun shit like that there. That'd be good crack, I reckon. Like just having banter and just
See
doing stuff, just doing some wild shit, Here's jiving to the music now, dude.
I'm thinking, but I'm jiving as well.
Yeah, because like, so your ideal? What we've had, what you have done, is that the ideal for you?
Yeah, like something that's like the stakes are quite low, and it gives you a good opportunity to work out if you actually like you feel
Like them
you're
or not,
getting,
yeah.
you're getting a good vibe off the person or not. Because sometimes if you put an activity in front of that,
Yeah.
the activity takes over, and then you're like, okay, they're pretty cool, and then you actually get to talk to them. You're like, oh no, okay. Right,
Well, that's why you want to do stuff in before and after as well. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you have like the activity just kind of like gives you a bit of spend time together just to have a laugh, but
Yeah.
like you get to know my side of it, if you know what I mean. I can tell you right now, what's not an ideal first date is like having dinner in their house. I've done that before, and it's weird.
Had you met them at this point?
This was the first time meeting them. I've been chatting to them for like a month or so,
Right.
and then when they're like, "Oh, do you want us to have dinner at my house?" Because
I mean, that seems like it would be fairly okay. Like,
you'd think that, right? And depending if you get on well, but sometimes like how you get on well with some people like over text messages and stuff versus in person, it's a little bit different.
sure.
So it was like one of those ones I was like, yeah, I'm gonna in your house now, and I don't think we're maybe gelling as well as maybe we did when we were like, over text and stuff, and that was just a little bit awkward. And then you have that like level of again, like where it's kind of awkward, but you can't escape early. You can't get
Yeah.
out early because at that point you're locked
couldn't, like,
into
you couldn't
you're
take a phone
locked
call
in
or something?
You're locked into the activity. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I suppose like at that point, at least if you're both somewhere
Neutral,
where you can be neutral,
yeah.
either one of you can leave.
Yeah, like there's kind of like the rule of thumb I would say is like first date, try and give it on neutral territory.
Yeah. In public near a police station.
If you feel like there's a big risk there, yes.
If you want,
you know.
I'm thinking of the ladies out there.
Yeah, no.
It's different for guys. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, come meet me in this abandoned coal factory. Like, no, I'd rather not. Like, okay, what about the abandoned mine then? Like,
Why is it always abandoned?
well,
Chill date watching. That'd be a terrible first date. We are not first date.
we're not.
We're not first date activity. People have a bad time.
It's like we should.
Because like you'll have that. It's like I'm on a first date with someone like
Fuck him.
Like eat a puss.
Eat that puss. Eat that puss.
Is he doing right by you?
We stand oral.
We
But then you see
would
that,
troll
they
that
would-
date.
Then they would have a joke about it, and then it'd be like, and then she would be like, and then he'd be like,
Maybe she'd be like.
it would either
horrified.
really, I think it would either really help or really hurt.
Yeah. It would go.
But it would definitely be one or the
It
other.
would go either extreme. There'd be no middle ground.
But I think it would be mostly help. I think.
It's like rub his dick. Give him a gentle caress of the inner thigh.
Rub that puss. No, that's gonna go wrong actually.
Movies are also bad for the very first meetup. Yeah, you can't get. Yeah, that's true. Like,
Also, even the choices movie reflects
yeah,
what's going on. It's like, come on,
like-
we'll go see this avant-garde French film about two turtles fucking. It's 78 minutes long. You'd be like,
at least it's 70 minutes long and not.
oh,
2 hours.
sorry, it's only the first part. You have to come back the next night to
Oh,
watch
fuck
the rest.
that noise.
Yeah.
Go watch the movie Raw, the first bit.
Oh fuck.
That will be.
Oh.
It was a good movie, but it's not a first date movie.
It's not.
I enjoyed it as a pseudo horror movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You didn't like it, did you?
It was alright. I could see what it was doing.
Yeah, I know what it was doing. It's called cannibalism.
Like, did they actually eat those people? What's going on here? It's like, no, it's fake. Could be, I don't know.
Societally acceptable cannibalism in
Yeah,
the
it's like,
school.
what can you get away with actually showing on camera? It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Movies only work if you're both the kind of people who like to discuss a movie while it's like, yeah, that's true. Like
Watching
some
it,
people,
yeah.
some people like to talk over movies, some people don't, and that's a thing you have to establish
Like
in your relationship.
watching a
at some
movie,
point.
like if you go, it's like, oh, come over to my house and we'll watch a film. Is different from being like, come on, we'll go to the movies,
Yeah.
and watch something. Like, because I mean, like obviously, if you go to someone's house and watch the movie, obviously you're going to be shit talking whatever movie it is, or
Yeah.
at least talking over it. But if someone goes like, shh, watching this, you'd be very like,
Yeah, you have this. Like, that's one of those things you establish that boundary in a relationship. If you're like, is this a movie we're watching silently, or this is a movie
yeah,
we're shit
are we
talking
here?
over?
Are we here to actually watch the movie, or are we here to be in each other's company?
Yeah, that's a thing.
We have to make this abundantly clear.
Yeah.
It's like we're here to
100%.
watch the Boondock Saints,
100%.
and if you fucking open your mouth,
Yeah.
you're fucking going outside.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, calm down. Okay, calm down.
Never been on a first date. Now to think about it, it's always better knowing the person. You just go from there. That happens. Like sometimes relationships work best when it's a friend it turns into.
They formed without even noticing.
Yeah, it's just a very platonic situation.
Like what?
But but even when that happens, then you have that first date that happens. You know,
Yeah,
you have
because,
that.
like
that moment.
suddenly there's genitals involved. And you're like, oh.
But like it's not like there. But like once you realize that you like each other that way, you then always set off for a first date. But the first date is going to be a little bit different at that point then, because at least you know each other's a little bit better, and you know what an ideal like shared first date would be, which is almost a better situation because then you're both going to enjoy that first
yeah,
date.
yeah.
But like completely valid scenario, but it does change. It actually almost enhances how much you enjoy your first date, essentially.
I think that's pretty much what happened.
is a good thing.
That's what happened with me and her. At our fucking Dawn one in the chat.
Dawn one in the chat.
One in the chat. Tara's been shooshed during a movie. It was not me. It was not.
Wait,
I've
you've been
never,
shooshed during a
I've
movie?
never shooshed her during a movie. I don't think anyway. I mean, that's literally the whole point of Netflix and Chili.
Hilly?
Don't eat chili and then go on a first date either. Though.
It's like you're sitting there watching like Stranger Things together, a pot of chili, and they try to make music. You can't say I'm eating chili, you son of a bitch.
Fucking stay away from my mouth, all right, you slut.
Calm the fuck down. I am Sar cramming myself. I'll get to you later.
It's the only creme I want to see tonight.
Give me at least 2 hours to enjoy the Sar
I
cram.
want a fucking big chili. I want a big chili now.
I wouldn't mind some chili. I'm cream free.
Yeah. That, yeah, to be fair, Tara's right. That's a several years any kind of date. where you're stuffed full of chili.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. It's like we've just had chili. Let's fuck. Be like, that's not.
That's not. I am. I am bloated. This will not go well.
I'll see you tomorrow. Leave me alone.
It's like maybe when we wake up in the morning.
I'll give you a hand job. Just please don't press on anything. Yeah. Oh, sometimes your physiology just gets in the way, you know.
Wild behavior. I've just noticed the time, and I think it is time that we maybe start getting some skipping.
Can we skip this part?
I need to skip this part. Granted, this is prior to. Oh, I didn't read the first part. Sorry. First date. And Matt and I hung out, and we spent 5 hours walking and talking around. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Granted, prior to us dating, just prior to. Granted, this is prior to us dating. Prior to us. Is that? It is in there twice. We hung out prior to us dating. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The sentence is just fucking with my head. We hung out at the tea shop and talked.
The Irish education system has not done them well, so it's fine. I can't read either. It's fine.
Knock you out, you piece of shit. Right. Taking a piss of mine. No, actually, I'll have to hit you with a chair.
I'll lose a chair as well.
I'll have to use a chair. Actually, I couldn't knock you out without a weapon. I was looking forward to some skipping. It's okay. You didn't fuck up at all. It's just my fucking stupid brain doesn't like to read sentences sometimes well.
You also have very big malls over there, so you could easily spend 5 hours. Like the mall that Tara always brings me to when I'm over there.
Is it of America?
I don't think it's a Mall of America.
No, because that's in like
is it the Rockaway Mall? Is that the one I'm thinking of? It's like, what would you say is like the biggest mall here you've ever been in? Like maybe Castle Court or
one down in Dublin, I think.
Is there a bigger one down in Dublin?
I think so.
It puts them to shame.
Oh yeah, like down like anywhere in the. I think the biggest one in the UK I've been to was the Bull Ring in Birmingham.
Birmingham. I don't even know.
Because that was like one that's like it's massive and it's like it goes underground.
Right.
Like there's a whole layer of it that's literally like shops underground, then a middle, and then a layer above. So it was fucking huge. Like that was the Bull Ring in Birmingham.
I think that Rockaway one's probably the biggest one I've ever been in.
Sweet road, bro. Thank you very much, Ryko. Hope you're keeping well, because let me tell you,
your taste in rose is looking well.
You're looking well.
Oh no, actually. Oh shit, where did Gloria work? In the Rockaway Mall? Because I know Tara worked in the titty store.
There's a store. It's still titties.
Yeah, titty clothes.
Oh, a bra shop.
Get that bra shop. New York and Co. Is that the candle store? Is that candles? Am I just saying the word candles a bunch? Clothing store. Okay,
it's a clothing store. Okay.
It's not candles.
Biggest one we have is the Westfield.
The Westfield in Londinium.
Is Londinium a thing?
New York and Coast. Sounds like a candle store. Pussy.
Love it. Always touch the bull's balls at the bull ring.
Is there a bull at the bull ring?
Yeah, like there's like a big, massive bronzed bull outside it.
Is the paint like rubbed off the balls?
I don't know. I've only been there twice.
Oh, okay, right.
And but like it's like a big ring. Like it's the whole mall's a ring, but it's a massive ring. Like it's like bigger than a stadium, if you know what I mean.
Like mine.
Yeah, bigger than a stadium, right? And then it's got like the underground floor, the middle floor, and then the top floor. It's fucking massive.
It's
Londinium, but the room's called London.
Yeah, Londinium is what London used to be called by the big Roman.
That's grand. That's absolutely fine. I just wasn't aware.
Oh yeah, they were shiny last night. Yeah, that means people have been like giving them a wee fucking.
They've been rubbing them.
Get that bronze off.
Get that bronze
oxidize those balls, man. That's right. Tara worked in the titty store for 6 years. You gotta strap them up. Strap them bad boys up.
Strap them correctly.
But that fucking
well fitted, so they don't hurt.
That mall's really fucking big. It's one of those malls that's big enough where I'll constantly be like, have we been down here before? Because it all kind of looks the same, and the only thing that changes is what stores are.
Yeah, because I imagine stores probably close and open as time goes on.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? What row are we in? What the fuck is going on? But
bigger than the city.
Oh, it's fucking steady, mate. Steady. But it has a fairly immaculate food court, which is
like that's the thing. Like America has like their malls have full courts of food.
it would put like it's not massive. I meant more the actual quality of food is disturbingly good.
See, like
they have a Chinese there that's probably better than any of the Chinese in this country, and it's like in a mall. You're like,
it's like we have like the food court in Castle Court is probably the size of a medium to slightly large size restaurant, but it has like 5 different restaurants.
Well, there's
inside
it. Is that baked potato place still there?
No, Spuds is gone.
Spuds is gone.
Spuds is gone. Last time I checked, Spuds was gone.
I haven't been in there in a long time.
It's like last time I checked, it was like a KFC, a Burger King, the Chinese place, Subway, and something else.
Yeah, okay.
It's got the generics, and then like 1 or 2 different places.
Master Walk, well done. Master Walk was good shit. But yeah, they've got like 2 rows. You go onto your left, you go onto your right, and there's a couple little stalls around.
Yeah,
but like all the food's really fucking good.
Yeah,
like it shouldn't be this good just to be in a food court, because it actually looks like people come to the mall just to go to the food court.
Yeah,
and that's insane to me. That's
I mean, the food's good and it's decently priced. Why not?
Yeah.
How's Del Perio's? Forgot
what is Del Perio's?
It's kind of like a deli meat sort of sandwich place.
Okay, it's like
Del
Perio. I don't know.
There's a pizza, like there's a wee pizza stand I think as well. Like, but again, like it's like the size of like a medium to large restaurant area, but they have just like 7 or like 5 to 7 different like little eateries you can get from.
Yeah, you just
where I
go to
imagine like the American food court's probably twice the size of that.
It's pretty much the same thing. Like it is just
like, it's the same lay,
like the front of restaurants, but it's just it seemed to be like this is why most people are here, so we're going to put a lot of money into it.
Yeah,
which is fine. It's pretty good.
But I just imagine American ones would have been just like larger space for people because like it's a bigger store.
Because they're bigger.
No, just because there's more population.
Because there's more of them. Yeah. Because like it's weird. It even has like good mall sushi. It's like sushi in a mall, like sure. Because I even said to her, like, surely that has to be fucking terrible. Like you couldn't get good sushi in a mall. And then she brought me there, and I was like, that's good sushi.
It's actually good.
What the fuck's going on? So
Mad.
I guess they know. Oh shit, we gotta skip over this part.
It's getting me more. If you want more merch shades, why don't you play instead of having poor Kyle play? Stop stealing all of his stuff.
Are shades on the board at all?
No, because they don't play. They just steal Kyle's stuff.
This is our judgment face.
I know where you live. I'm gonna send random.
I
shit
don't,
to us.
but I'll find out.
Steal more of his stuff. I'm gonna send you random crap you don't want. Steady.
Right.
Want to get the rules up?
Let's fucking do it. Hope you're all ready to read. You all ready for this? The Disney store and the science store.
So guys, do you want to read the rules or should I read the rules?
That's fine. I'll do it. Come on, like at this point, you know what the rules are, but we'll go through it anyway. So we're about to show you 10 robust video game trailers. You have it? I sent you it, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm just going to where I downloaded it to.
So I'm just completely drawing a blank. What are the rules again? We're showing you 10 trailers. Okay, yeah, I got it. We're not to. I think we're probably gonna have to scrap the movie trailers because we kept getting in too much fucking trouble. Anyway, we're going to show you 10 hot ass game trailers. This week is a little bit different from some weeks, but we'll get to that when we get to it. You got to put your information in. So we're going to show you 10 trailers. You got to guess. You got to guess those bad boys are. Mm-hmm. And when if you think you know what those bad boys are, you're gonna have to whisper. Who are you gonna have to whisper? You're gonna have to whisper this guy because he's currently typing. You're gonna whisper him the answer. No answers in the chat. You gotta whisper gold this boy. The camera isn't even on. I'll eat this off camera. So we've got 10 games. 10 games for you to see. Each game you guess correctly, you get 1 point. One hefty big boy point. We have one double pointer, which is 2 points, which is the last. It's still the last one, right?
Yep. Still the last one. Yep.
Still with our 10th game this week is the double pointer. This week it is the champions pick. So this is a combination of Gloria and Matt, both currently in the chat. I think they're not. Surely they can't guess this week.
They can't guess this week. That'd be cheating
because they know it. You got rid of the. Okay. This is what's this third episode?
Second week.
Second week. Second week. This is the second week of the season. We're currently on season 7. So every week the points get tallied to an overall score. You can get a maximum of 12 points, and it all goes towards the end of the season where you can win some fabulous and tabulous prizes with us. First, second, and third place all win a prize of your own choosing. You all know this by now. It's all fucking. It's all good.
It's for new users. They may not know.
It's good shit. If you get the point correct, if you guess the correct game, you get one big boy point. And if you don't, we chastise you in the chat for not knowing what it is. We yell at you and demean you in so very many ways. People asking how to start whispering.
You click on my name, guys, so it'll bring up a little button.
Click on his big thick name. So we will replay each of the videos 3 times, and that's all you get. After the 3rd time, we will tell you the name of the game, and we will move on. You can guess as many times as you want. Try not to take the piss out of the answers, because we have to read all the whispers, and it takes a bit of a...
Yeah.
It's harder than it looks from this end.
Yeah, guys, if you want to have a conversation, that's what the general chat box is.
Yeah.
A general conversation should not be in my whispers.
Yeah.
Don't want to sound like a dick, but sometimes people like to have a small conversation with me in the whispers.
We gotta keep those whisper goals clean.
And if I'm trying to maintain whispers of 10 to 15 different people, I cannot be like engaging in a conversation with you in the whispers. That makes no sense.
People are literally already sliding in your DMs. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Mr. Gorgeous Crowd.
So that's all good there. The test whispers are coming in. Do you want to fire on over to the main screen then? Screen on screen?
I think everyone's ready. I think we're G to G.
Yes, guys. We will give you 10 seconds. Oh, give you 20 seconds to refresh your page.
Yeah.
Reason why is because obviously if you are watching the stream for a few hours now, the stream has a natural delay that happens after a while. So normally the delay is 2 seconds.
Mate,
but it's called
latency, mate.
Yep. The longer you watch the stream for, the latency builds. It's just part of how buffering works. And that can build up to sometimes 4 to even 6 seconds. Might not sound like a lot, but if it's a very difficult answer, and let me tell you, this is going to be a difficult one for you guys.
This is a very difficult week.
This is a very difficult week, and I love it for that reason.
Yeah.
And it's one of those ones where like that 6 seconds can make a total difference, especially if it gets to the third playthrough of the trailer, and we have to accept no more answers. You might, it's just one of those ones where you might want to have that additional bit of buffer time just to get what the crack is.
So these weeks, each week we normally have a theme.
Yep.
The champions pick theme weeks are usually a little bit different.
More eclectic.
More eclectic, yes.
Yes.
The Furious Panda and I don't know how to pronounce Matt's username. Rogson. This is the kind of a joint 5. I would say 5x5.
It's all games.
I think we have to stop doing films because it kept getting us in too much legal trouble.
Yeah, the copyright on that shit's really
the
aggressive.
copyright on that stuff's a bit grim because you're just showing clips of films. Which
and the copyright ID doesn't really discern a trailer from
can't really do that, unfortunately. So it's 10 games. Normally we try to keep them of a slightly more modern, not even modern, just not too old, but these boys are nostalgic. There's some there's some old games in this, but I think the majority of them are okay. We will give hints if needs be. If it just doesn't look like anyone's fucking getting them, we will help. I think Matt's are the ones that are going to give people a lot of problems.
I don't know who picked whatever one they picked. I don't know whoever picked that.
I think it pretty much gets to the 5th one. And then
it gets hard.
I think it's all
it goes to hard mode at that point. One of the games picked is one that whatever was Matt or Gloria, I don't mind who it was, but they have my eternal love for that pick. They have my eternal love for that pick.
Well, we'll let you know which one it is, right? Let's get our little buttons.
Let's get the skipping
started. I had Matt and Gloria. I had to add some stuff to this just to lengthen out the choosing process a little bit. I didn't fuck with your edits at all. I just added some shit in at the start. Look, it's like we're playing a PS1 game.
Love it.
I've been agonizing over this shit.
That might be a little bit low. I'm going to give it a bit more juice.
It's a cat.
Oh my god. Starting off relatively easy.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the easiest one you're getting pretty much.
Yeah. And even then,
maybe this in the second one.
And even then, this one can fuck people up because they might give me the wrong title.
That's true, yeah. Let us know how the volume is as well, because it's a bit low over here. Or is it? Does it just sound a bit low? It does.
Could be us. I'm just gonna give it a little more juice. Got 2 answers so far.
All right, crank it a wee.
So this is where it gets really difficult. We got a right answer from Toraxis. We got a right answer from Tara. Dean, you didn't give me the right answer because it's a little bit of a different title.
You're nearly
You're so nearly there, but it's such a just a very unique little title.
There's no number in it.
Also the use of there's a use of a B word in there that's not in there in this.
Oh, that's true, Mr. Gore. That's true. See that B? That B ain't in there.
The B ain't in there. Kyle, you got the right franchise. Wrong entry. Technically, that one involves a baby.
No, Gloria, if anything, we want longer videos because it gives us more time to stop answer without having to pause it. So
Ron's got it right.
I pretty much doubled the length just with like all the internal footage.
It's not that, Mr. Gore.
It is not Mario 64.
Kyle, it's not that either. You're so close. Dean's got it right now. You're so close, but I can see why you said that, Kyle, but it's not that, no. I know why you said that because the character featured in it, but no, it's not that. Reaper, you got the right franchise. Just go down one.
Down one.
Kron's got it right. Dev isn't stuff in there. I do.
Is that big Kron with the right answer?
Kron got the right answer, yep. Reaper's not coming with the right answer. It's not that, Kyle, no.
Kyle, see the thing you got at the end of it? Just remove that. Just remove that number.
This is the last play for as well, guys.
Just get that out of there.
I just realized the last one.
Is this 2 or 3?
That's free.
I thought that was 2.
No, it's free. Oh my god. Okay, Kyle's came in with the right answer very quickly there, and no, it's not that, Mr. Gore. Sadly,
you were closest with your first guess.
Bar Panda, I don't I know you can't really have that conversation in the middle of the chat, but like again, I'm having to try and balance answers here. Okay. Do you want to tell him what it was?
That was, well, yeah, you double points, you madman.
Double point at the end.
Yeah, the double pointer is the last one. That was Super Mario World.
Yes. So far, I can confirm the right answers came in, as I said, as we're going along. But yes, right answer from Tara, right answer from Kron, right answer from Dean, right answer from Kyle, right answer from Reaper, and a right answer from Toraxis.
Mr. Gore, I appreciate that. He's going in blind. He's going in
blind, no googling. So this was an interesting one because this is Super Mario World, not Super Mario Brothers. Yeah. Easy to kind of get confused, but also people might have thought it was maybe Super Mario World 2. That is not the case because Super Mario World 2, it's Baby Mario. Also, people might have thought it was Yoshi's Island. Yoshi Island. No, because you play as Yoshi, you don't play as Mario.
Is Baby Mario not on Yoshi's Island as well?
Super Mario World 2 is a baby. Oh. Which is Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, Brother Panda, you got it.
You got it, yeah.
Oh, you actually didn't give him a point. Okay. People slip through sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're in there.
This is what happens when fucking...
when a lot of people answer.
Yeah.
It's me, Mario.
This is where
Yahoo!
Wow. Let me get a drink of that.
Get that drink, you fucking drink it. It was this one. This one. Oh my god. This wasn't us. Huh. Don't you worry, Traxxas, you're doing well.
It is not Streets of Rage.
Come on, Mr. Gore, come on. Is Chun-Li in Streets of Rage? I don't think so.
I'm gonna need Dean, Mr. Gore, and Kron to go up one. You've got the right franchise and the wrong entry.
What if you just added a number to the end of that? You know what I'm saying?
Tara's got it right. It is not the first one, guys. If anyone's giving me the first one, it's not the case. Kron's and I got it right.
Shreepers
got it right.
Shreepers turned up.
Dean's got it right.
Gloria, we do appreciate it.
Kyle's got it right. Kyle has got it right. Where's Kyle?
Kyle's doing very well again.
It's her era of gaming.
It's true.
Praxis has now got it right.
Brother Panda's good.
Brother Panda is good as well.
Mr. Gorgeous Girl.
I like how Brother Panda's also put in the
proper one.
full title.
I'm very proud that I got a wee movable cutscene
Last one.
in all of it.
You got delayed because of the internet. That's grand, Horax. We'll try and be as
We'll accommodate
as possible. I was going to say amicable. Applicable.
Faked sick. So she can
Just
stay
to
the whole
play
time.
this. Oh, Tara.
I still racked you at this at Hershey Park though, so
I'll be just talking about me there for a second. You fucking rank too.
I can rack you. It's good. I know what I can rack in, and it's not Street Fighter.
It's not Street Fighter.
It's Mortal Kombat and anal, and that's it.
I mean, it's like one of those things where you came at me on this, not this one, but you came at me on one of this
Third
one.
Strike?
Third Strike, about a month or two ago on the PS1 Classic thing when we had
Oh
it.
no, shit! That was just. Shit, what was on that?
Or was it Alpha? Maybe I don't know.
I think it may have been Alpha.
But I still was like, nah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you just like you either have that Street Fighter gene, or you don't, and I can
do.
say that because that was our third playthrough.
That was our fair play for
What one? What one was it?
That was Street Fighter 2. I would have accepted.
What's the full title on
The
that?
World Warrior, which I would have also accepted 2 Turbo. I would also have accepted Champions Edition.
Oh my God.
I would have accepted any variation because they're all just basically
So good.
patched versions
Pretty
of
much,
the one
yeah,
game. But yes, oh my God, I don't know who chose Street Fighter 2 out of yourselves, Gloria and Matt, but oh my God,
Whoever it was, you chose correctly.
oh you chose it. Oh, you chose one of the best games ever made.
What up, your boy Nash in chat saying hello
Nash,
there?
I hope you
big
keep
kisses.
them well because I'm telling you, like, well, oh Gloria, oh,
There you go.
oh beautiful,
Big
beautiful.
kisses, Nash.
This is where it gets interesting.
I think people will get this one. I don't think.
I think they'll get.
We're not quite there
They'll get
yet.
the franchise, but they might not get
the exact one.
the
yeah.
exact one. That's the difference. Got one answer so far. Got the right franchise, Mr. Gore. I just need you to go up a few.
I don't know how to turn this timer off.
Oh, Burr Panda's coming out with the right answer. Mr. Gore's got the right answer. Dean, that is not Duke Nukem.
What? Duke Nukem?
I know Duke Nukem originally started as a side scroller, but that is not Duke Nukem.
Dick kick him.
Right franchise, Reaper, maybe go up a few. It's when I used to play with my cousins. Oh, nice, nice,
Oh
nice.
shit.
Oh, we got a few more answers here. Wait, what? Panda, you already answered right, but I appreciate the full title though.
Oh, the full. He giving you full bad boy.
Toraxis, you beautiful soul. Give us that. Yes, right answer. Never played them. They're really, really fucking hard. I'll give a clue for some of our chat who maybe are not aware. This franchise pretty much was instrumental in the design and the actual creation of the Konami code. So if you've ever heard of the Konami code, it was because of this franchise. Taking photos? Taking photos, you know what I'm saying?
Got the fucking timer off.
Nice, nice. What's it supposed to look like? Do I look like a dick?
You look like a hat.
So far, 3 right answers. Oh, got another one in here.
A very tough side scroller.
Oh, can you give us a numbered entry, Shariper?
I mean, technically, that second answer is correct.
Yeah, okay, we'll take the second answer
Yeah.
then.
The first answer, sorry.
lacking the good taste. Right, I'm gonna play it one more time because it is a bit of a more difficult one here.
One more, Tim.
It is not Gradius.
That
No.
Gradius is a side scroller ship shooter where you're in a little ship.
Shmup 'em. So it's not Gradius at all, Dean. Sorry.
Cron and Dean both guess Gradius. Is there some
Konami
cheat
Code
going
was
on?
Konami Code was used for a bunch of Konami games, but this franchise really popularized.
As far
it.
as I know, this franchise, the covers for this used quite a lot of like they picked a lot of action heroes.
You got it right. You got it right, Kyle.
Do their covers.
That was also the same with Metal Gear. You had
it was Cat Race.
you had Cat Race.
D1.
You've got it right now, Mr. Reaper.
Dean, you're into the right series.
Sadly, though,
Was that it?
That was it. We played it 4 times technically.
Oh my god! Oh,
I give them an extra play for it.
Oh my god!
Nope, it's not Operation C. Do you want to let them know what it was?
I would if I fucking remember. It was Contra 3, right?
It was Contra 3,
Contra 3, the Allen Wars.
The Allen Wars. We love Alan.
With the love of Al.
Time to go on to our next one. It's only going to get a lot harder from here.
We got 2 more. Super C. What's Choplifter?
It's not Choplifter. It's not Super C. Good luck, yes.
You know what? You might know this from a game I've literally talked about refunding several times.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it.
You got the Contra one, yes,
I
Schreiber.
tried so hard. With this one and the second one, I was just like,
This one we might have to give a bit of a clue for, but I've got a clue in mind. Oh, Mr. Gore. Got it right.
Gore.
Just go. Oh, Thorax is coming to the right answer. Thorax is bringing a noise.
Thoraxis is a big Horaxis. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, really? He's played the Getter. That's awesome. So a little bit of a clue, guys, because we've only had 1 right answer. Or no, 2 right answers so far. Apologies, 2 right answers so far. This is a game and a world that is very much heavily inspired by pretty much D&D.
Dildos and Dragons.
Yep. Outside of the obvious D&D games like Baldur's Gate and whatnot, and what's the one that's set in Planescape Torment and stuff. This series is very heavily inspired by D&D.
Get your Googling at the ready, you know.
However, not an official D&D game.
Here comes the epic RPG you've been waiting for. Me.
It is not Diablo Immortal, but I can see why you'd think it'd be a Diablo game.
It's also not Diablo at all.
Dungeons and Danglers.
Where are the Danglers?
I would Gloria, but I can't even remember the name.
Fuck, I can't remember either. It's Sun Ocean, Starbreeze.
They are to be fair, the developer is working on the new Baldur's Gate.
Deep Rock. No, I can't remember what the fucking studio is.
Kyle, right?
Kyle, go down one.
Franchise,
Go down
wrong
one.
entry.
Delete it. Delete it. Delete that.
So the same developer is also working on the Baldur's Gate game at the minute. However, is that the fair play?
We're going to give them one more because nobody got that. Basically, no one got that. And this is a modern game. It's only like a couple of years ago.
Kyle's got it right. It is not Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Bohemia Interactive. Thank you, Mr. Gore. Mwah. Wait, Larian? Yeah,
It's Larian.
It's Larian. Where'd you get Bohemia Interactive from, you madman? Like I knew it. I'd know it when I seen it. When I seen Larian, I was like, "Yep, that's them." So I remember their logo. It's like a thing that comes down. It goes like.
Right franchise, wrong entry. Kron.
Crocodile.
I think it's interesting that he got the.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
After Kyle gets the answer right, he suddenly gets an answer.
That's fucking. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Interfamily cheating right there.
Fucking inbred. No.
not that you had the right franchise, the wrong entry, Dean, but sadly it is.
Just delete it. Delete it.
Too late. It's already played it 4 times.
Come on.
Moving on to the next
Just
one.
do it.
Moving
Just
on
do
to the
it.
next one.
I haven't told what it is yet.
I'm not accepting. It's Divinity Original Sin. You have to.
Well, you were too late, Dean. Then you were too
We
late.
give them an extra play
Hey,
for
got
we
it.
have been.
Look, there you go.
Now, I'm sorry. You already said not taking up more answers.
I think there was enough of a gap there that he should get that.
No, we give them an extra playthrough. And we give them
right.
clues.
You got 4. Fuck off.
You got 4 playthroughs and clues. I'm not giving them more time. No, I'm sorry.
You're right. You know
gotta
what?
have to be a cutoff point here.
We've got to stop.
It's
it.
competitive.
Compete better. For fuck's sake.
If I have to be the bad cop here, I will, because this is a competition, damn it. People are competing.
This is bad cop, horny cop.
Divinity Original Sin, though.
It was Divinity Original Sin, a game that I hate, even though I didn't want to.
You wanted to like it a lot. Good luck on this one.
I did.
This is where it gets really fucking
See,
hard.
I'll just tell you right now, this is not a Final Fantasy game. It looks like one. It talks like one. It
Feels like one.
It's not. It's in AD 1961. Do you know what this is?
Yes. I will be shocked if today.
You know what? I'll even just take the series.
Yeah, I'll take the series.
Because that'll probably fuck people up.
Yeah, I'll take the series.
Gloria, have we went in? Is this the first of Matt's one? Or is this still?
I feel like this is.
I think this might be Gloria's last one.
Oh, really?
And then Matt might take
okay.
over. I mean, it's a Square Enix game, so obviously it's an RPG.
Nope to Matt or nope to you? Oh, it's okay.
Thought that.
Interesting.
We have one answer.
We have one answer, and it is.
It's your boy Dean Schumann.
It is not Babylon's Fall.
Isn't that like a PS5 game?
I don't know. I just know it's not Babylon's Fall.
Yeah, I think this was a PS2 title, maybe PS1. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. I think maybe late PS1, early PS2. Maybe. The planning director is Heroes.
Yep.
Big Jun Sato.
Yep. Big Kechi Asai.
Oh Jesus, he is certainly the chief character designer.
Yep. Oh, I believe it's PS2.
PS2. Okay. People just furiously googling these names.
They're just kind of like, what has Square Enix made with these producers' names?
What did Miyuko Yakamoto do? What did Akiko Koshima do?
What did Hiroyuma? Ha!
In what game was Hiroyuma?
It's not that, Tara, no.
Isn't Valkyrie Profile like World War II?
Now you're thinking of Valkyria Chronicles, I think.
Not the same thing? They're fighting a bunch of Nazis.
It is not near.
What? Nier was not out on the PS2. What are you talking about? We just said it's a PS2 game. PS2. A PlayStation.
They're Googling furiously.
Yeah.
And I don't think their Google results are out.
Google PS2 game, battle programmer Yushihiro Kido. And there you go.
It is not that.
Radiata Stories, Project Selfie. User going
deep cuts, but the deep cuts are not
the right way. This is still a fairly prolific series. This is just a game in a fairly prolific series. Kron's
got an answer
that series right. We're going to give him.
We're going to give a Kron. We don't want specifics because we know this is a bit
I'll
of a.
give you one hint. The Last Hope, something. The Last Hope is a series, is a game in this series, but it's not this game. But it was out on the 360, and it was the one that I really liked. Oh, we're going fucking for 4s on this one, like Jesus Christ. Give it to Tara.
Give it to Tara.
Kron got the actual correct answer, like the full.
I'm gonna play it one more time. That was taking a fair playthrough, but I'm gonna give it one more.
Yeah. Kyle. Yep. Brother Panda as well with the correct answer. What was the phrase that unlocked the Googling? I wonder. Has everyone just started getting it?
Reaper.
Oh, Big Reaper.
Probably the
That was
title.
the Last Ocean, right?
Yeah, it's probably the title.
I fucking love that game. It's great.
There, yeah. It is a very.
Even though I was working on this in the house, Tara did not see the answers.
Yeah, no.
She's guessing properly.
I mean, Tara's got two that we're
That's
not
true.
being able to answer.
To be fair, if I wanted her to win, she'd be winning by now because I just give her all the answers and tell her to sleep. But she won't do that. She's too good.
There we go. Dean's coming in with the answer now.
I mean, it's not The Last Hope. That was the
But we're just accepting the franchise, though.
that was the hint.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, we're just accepting the franchise.
But it was the
Reaper, you did get it,
it
yes.
was the
did get it.
was the correct answer. I mean, to be fair, Square Enix has made a lot of games. That has to be the last one. That was 4.
That is the last one. Do you want to tell me what it was?
That was Star Ocean. A very good series that not enough people played. Till the end of time. Till the end of Tim.
This is where it's going to get.
Right.
The last one was hard. This is where it goes to super hard mode.
I think even the next 5, I've only heard of 1. So I don't even know enough about them to give you hints. So good luck. I'm sorry. Good luck, and I'm very sorry. If you want to blame anyone, blame Matt. Blame Gloria or Matt in the chat. Like if anyone can get this, I'll be, pretty shocked.
Yep,
like,
this is one of these ones I was like,
size this guy's dick, like massive. I think this was is this a Sega game or like a SNES game?
I'm getting Commodore vibes.
Maybe
off
like a
this.
fucking Amiga or something like. I'll give you a hint for the title. We are all lamb. We're all. What are we all? There you go.
Lads.
You gotta ride the dinosaurs. It's no Radical Rex though. God, I love that game. Wait, will you survive? No, because you just fell down a hole.
What is the monk doing in a Ferrari?
That monk is in a Ferrari.
Oh, close, but no cigar in that one.
We're not all cavemen, but we're all. What are we all inside? Homo sapiens. But what's
Close, Mr. Gore, but no cigar on that one.
what's another word for that? Yeah, I'd never heard of this. I thought I played like quite a lot of these games, but this is just so terrifying looking.
Absolute Chad. Right there.
But yeah, I don't know about that. Right, okay, right, PC, right, okay.
Okay, interesting.
Primitives. You're not.
So close.
Think about just more of a general term.
Yeah, but generally, what do they all belong to?
Like we're also you could describe us as this right now. Like what species? You know.
So close.
Not like.
What would be the next step of that sort of definition?
The subtitle of a Deus Ex game.
Oh, Cal's going the right answer.
Oh my god.
Shit. First guess, right answer.
Dear Lord. Oh my god.
And then Kron comes in the right answer as well.
Fuck's sake. Fuck
off. You fucking cheating.
Fucking cunts. Oh yeah, I'm sure you just accidentally guessed the right answer mere seconds away from each other.
Mr. Gore, I'm going to give you that there because that's.
Should we give Shreeper that because technically you got the word right?
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Shreeper as well. I'm just
if you could understand the hint, then you deserve it. There you go. Weird.
Close, Dean, but no cigar
Dean,
on that one.
Dean, you don't have to be so scientific about it. Just what's a more general term for that, you know?
Oh, Bro Panda's coming in with it.
Give that to Dean as well.
Yep. I don't trust Kron anymore. Or Cal.
Kron, you dirty son of a
I don't trust them. Both of them coming in with a very obscure game title, like literally seconds between each other. It's like don't trust it at all. Like I really don't. Cheating. How many times we played that?
That was 4. We have to move on.
Yeah, we're moving on. So you want to tell me what it was?
That was a game that none of us have literally ever heard of, called The Humans. You know, you get it because we're all humans, and it was Deus Ex Human Revolution. So you see the word human in there.
I like her saying shades can confirm, Cal. Yeah, because like your partner's going to back you up at all.
I mean, like Tara would rat me out if I was cheating. So
no, she would. She'd back you up to the hilt.
I don't think she would. Be like the integrity of the show means more to her than my integrity. So I think I think we should believe shades.
I call
that he-
bullshit on
that
both
he's
of
not
then.
cheating- that he's
I
not
know
cheating.
fine rightly a partner will stand by someone they love over.
Nah, but you're all fucking cheating. Shut the fuck up.
Partners like lemmings.
Could have just put lemmings in there. People would have remembered that.
Well, it's his choice, not yours. Good luck.
I just don't think anybody's getting this one. Like, I don't even know how to help with this one because I've never heard of it before.
This is like, this is some like, and I don't think this was by them, but this is almost feels like early Blizzard shit.
Yeah, you do kind of get that vibe from it. Like,
Yeah.
recorded from fraps.com though, by the way.
Oh, that's fucking old school. Remember you used to have fraps that fucking screen capture?
Your wee frame counter in the, in
Yeah.
the corner and all.
Look, that was wild back in the day. I did OBS can just do that for you. Giant
I
lemon.
don't even know what to like Google for this. Like floating castle combat game.
Like the name of this here is such a strange name.
yeah. We have two answers. Oh wow!
Oh wow! Wow,
Taraxis got it.
Thorax is like here. I know what this is.
I played this. Dean, it's not. What did you guess? Ostriv. It's not that. It has a very spacey name.
It's not that, Kron.
Not the wizard's car. I don't know if anyone guessed it or maybe he just knew what it was. Taraxis knows the shit. Like,
Taraxis has really impressed me with that one. It's not Driftland, no, Kron, no.
I'll never underestimate you, Taraxis. You know what you're doing.
It becomes a quote in the game.
I know. It's cool. Star Wars, man.
Oh, was it? Oh yeah, because it's like you underestimate power.
Wait, Anakin says it
Oh right, is it? I think we said then.
in Revenge of the Sith.
I've never watched. I have watched. It's just been like what, 15 years.
Understandable. Floating.
I watched
castle.
it once. I was like, this is not for me.
It's not. This is not my.
It is not Odyssey Requiem.
By Ripcord Games.
Ripcord Games.
We're having to give all these like 4 because there's no way. This is like people can't Google quickly enough for 3. Apparently this was by Ripcord Games. I'm going to assume it was sometime in the early 90s and it's a PC title. Well, it says,
Yeah.
it says, wait, hold on. No. I'll go back. Make sure you clicked on the video. Even I'm curious now. Hold on. Right, 1988, Kodiak Interactive. There you
Cal's got it right.
go.
I swear to God, if Kron
You
comes
dirty
with the right
Googler.
answer,
You dirty Googler.
cheaters!
Scum!
Literally one after the other.
Scum! Absolute scum. Ban them. Ban the pearl.
They're fucking cheating on them two. Poor partner's got it right.
Oh, fuck Dean as well. I guess it was the 1998 Kodiak Interactive that gave it away.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Schreiber as well. Everyone's getting the exact same title with all the same capitalized letters, so I assume they're all just copy and pasting it from the same the same thing. The same Wikipedia page. Okay, that was the game that everyone has played called Stratosphere, Conquest of the Skies. We all knew it. We all know it. We all love it. Done. Done.
The amount of cheating.
Yeah, the cheating off Yukons tonight is insane.
Fucking wild behavior. Let me tell you. One second, I just need to format stuff in here.
We Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
I just want
Yeah, a coincidence. I'm sure it is. You dirty cheaters.
Such a coincidence that you talk to each other and give each other the answers when you get them. It's almost like maybe you're doing a group call with each other and guessing while you're on a call.
Oh, you think
together.
they're all in like a Discord or something like that, being like, "Oh, I got the other for."
Would put it past them.
You fuckers.
How the like I can't be looking at like my DMs on other platforms at the minute. Like it's a bit intense right now.
Fair, we've got a couple minutes. Oh yeah, we are the perfect example of refined basics RPG. Load of bollocks. I'm seeing this video is load of bollocks.
Doesn't have to be there. It could be a fucking voice call. Kids, don't you fucking try it. I know how Discord works. I talked to you on it recently. Alright, we'll go back. It's not Postal, but I can see why, because it's punching the chickens.
Postal, the first person shooter?
Yeah, it's the first person shooter. This one's a he's not haunted.
Yeah. It's easy to say from here. Like, could just be like on the, like on the phone.
To be fair, I saw him texting on the phone in the video and have a laptop in front of him. Who was he texting? Who was he texting, shit?
Oh. This dirty chicken puncher.
I didn't see this part.
I told you we're a perfect example of an RPG.
I was busy fucking doing all this. I didn't see that.
Have we had any guesses?
We had one guess that was wrong.
Ooh. It's not isn't even the double pointer.
Oh, all these are double pointers to me.
I don't think 4 playthroughs is going to help anyone on this one. I don't even know what to give you for like a.
It's so hard. Like,
the name sounds like a porno.
Yeah. Okay, got a clue. The title of this game has been a weird clue. Shares a similar name with the host of Fact Fiend.
We'll be right back. Then there you go.
It is not Quest.
Do we have any like hints that we can give these people, Glory? Wet and Wild?
It is not Wet and Wild.
What are you? Oh shit!
It looks like it worked.
Wait. Say anything. I see who else gets the correct answer in a minute.
It looked like that worked. We got an answer.
Brother Panda got it right. Oh shit!
One more playthrough.
What is 5 playthroughs now?
Is it? I thought that was 4.
Right, Kron got it correct. So let's see who else gets it correct.
The last one. This playthrough.
This is absolutely the last one you should get. This is like 5.
I thought it was 4. It's just such a long fucking.
Kyle has the answer apparently. Oh, he's not cheating. That's right.
I have the answer, but I'm not cheating.
Kyle, you feel free. Just DM us. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. Let's see. He gets it right. He's cheating.
What do you know?
What do you know?
What do you know?
Again.
What do you know?
I love winding him up. Reaper's got it right.
Reaper.
I guess the clue I gave was pretty.
I would not have been able to give him that clue because I don't know what Fact Fiend is.
It's a good YouTube channel. Do you like just like content you can have on the background that you just can consume?
Fact.
Yeah. Thorax has got it right as well.
Yeah, apparently it was the clue that helped. So I would not have been able to give that clue. Dean got it as well. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite difficult and they're only going to keep being difficult, unfortunately.
Do you want to
what is the full title for this?
Right there.
Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Okay. It was what's Drax's then? It does sound like a porno. Dink Smallwood.
Yes. That was Dink Smallwood.
The game Dink Smallwood. You got
so yeah.
Why do you have such small Dink energy?
So like if you ever do you ever see you need something in the background while you're working or just content you can consume?
Yeah.
Stick on like a fact thing playlist. You just goes for random facts about like movies, TV shows, comics, real life people, celebrities, like history, just a bunch of shit.
Okay.
Like just weird but interesting facts.
Oh, there's plenty of small wood in the chat. Between you're in there.
Looks like you've had a little bit of an accident.
Is this an FMV game? This is
Looks
tight.
like it, yeah.
Fucking Oscar Isaacs.
Fix you up real good. Make you look better than you ever looked before.
This is not Baldur's
It's not
Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate is like a D&D game.
Yeah, what?
Did you Google what Baldur's Gate was before you answered?
This is not Blade Runner. Like, calm down, guys. Not Blade Runner.
I'm gonna go to death.
We're gonna go to Death 7. Yeah, I would absolutely fucking play this. This looks great. Oh my god. Any guesses?
I don't even know how to give a clue for this one either. Like, I don't even know.
I didn't know the clues meant so much to people until we couldn't give them a clue.
Yeah.
Like an early 90s FMV PC title, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, it has to be a PC FMV.
Yeah. It's got quite a long title.
Yes, it really does. Actually, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 word title. 2 words. Colon 4 words.
Yeah.
Probably the best clue I can give off the top of my head here.
Explosion scene. Oh, is the title in the game somewhere? It's so low res, you probably couldn't even see it.
I'm looking for the explosion scene to see if I can catch.
When the bar blows up. You can just Google FMV game with a bar called Death 7. You should probably do it. Something information systems. I don't know. I didn't see. We have one answer. We have 2 answers.
There is no one's got it right so far. So sorry, Mr. Gordon. Sorry,
space
Con, not
place,
right.
No burn thing. Yeah, the vertical sign, like all of the stuff in the trailer is a bit too low res to actually see.
Yeah, because even I was trying to like read it there. So I was like,
something information systems.
Looks like you've had a little bit of an accident.
Oh, we have one more guess.
Don't worry though. I know
oh shit! Oh shit!
Shreeper got it.
Shreeper's got it right.
If anyone wants to know what the
Holy
answer is, just ask Shreeper.
Don't be cheating. Don't be doing a Kyle/Kron.
Don't be cheating. Don't be like Kron and Kyle. Don't cheat.
We wind them up every fucking week, and I love it.
So we've at least got one person who's got it correct. Oh, 2 people? Oh shit, Dean. as
Okay,
well.
Dean's got it right as well. Seems like the Google worked there. The Google food came into play. This is truly difficult. It is not that Kron though.
Oh, there must be like a crossover or something. That's 2 people that guessed a cyberpunk trailer. Or
Thriller?
hell, a cyberpunk thriller. It is not that. It could be though.
I wouldn't believe you for thinking that.
Oh. It's really your search engine optimization is gonna be fucked.
Oh, do we play it one more
Will
time?
we give them an R1?
Yeah, we'll give it one more.
I can hear people trying to rack the Google like.
Yeah.
Oh my. What does he say here?
Well, officer.
Oh well, officer.
You've had a little bit of an accident.
Looks like we have a little bit of an accident.
Don't worry though.
Don't worry though.
Doctor fix you up real good.
I know a doctor.
Doctor picks up real
Better than
good.
you ever looked before.
Better than you were. The Mr. Digit sign. There's a sign that says Mr. Digit. We couldn't read that because it was like so low res. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
7 rules. Pretty big. Well, look at we'll keep an eye out for it. This one.
Does that say Mr. Digit?
It does, yes. Mr. Dot Digit.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Digit Information Systems. Couldn't work out what it said.
The font on it's funny.
Yeah, I literally couldn't read the font. We've got to move on. That was like 5.
Yeah.
What the fuck was it called again?
That was called Angel Devoid, Face of the Enemy.
And 2 people got it right. Oh,
Yep.
well, with one more. Not Mr. New Vegas.
Not Mr. New Vegas, no. So on to the last one, guys, which is our double pointer. And good luck.
Everyone's learning a lot today. Yes, this is the double pointer, so get ready for the hard one.
Like a thief in the night. Took her away
Face.
to get her back. You will take them apart. Limb by limb.
I would absolutely play this.
This looks like a game
This looks great.
that I would play if I was younger.
Is it a first? Is it first person?
Looked like a third personish.
But that may have been them recording footage for it. But I could see first person swords.
Oh, did you? This face, get ready for it again.
Oh, this is great.
In the night.
Like a thief in the night. Just Google that.
Took her away
Oh, you can do both. Like a thief in the night, they took her away. Just Google that. You'll get the answer
to get her back.
from these goblins.
You will take them apart.
So this seems like it.
Limb.
So this seems to sell itself on the fact that it has like a
You can
limb.
remember people, I guess.
limb dismemberment, yeah.
And there's an octopus in it. Like a squid.
Kraken.
What's McCracken? It's quite short.
It is.
Like a thief in the night.
Like a thief in the
Like a
night.
thief in the night.
The game title is also a very well-known phrase.
Yes.
Live by
Get her
them.
back.
Live by them.
You will take them apart. Limb.
What's he holding?
By
What's he hold? What you know? What's he holding? 2 of. Also, not Dark Souls.
It's holding 2 arms.
He's holding 2 Dark Souls. Oh shit! The publisher was Treyarch.
Fucking hell.
Fuck. Pre Call of Duty Treyarch. Right, we haven't had one guess. We'll have to give them an arc. See, you can always make it too hard,
like a thief in the night.
which we've discovered. Oh shit!
You may give away a very
The
good clue.
Treyarch may have been too much.
Or you may give away a very, very obvious clue. Big in on a phrase you
I
said.
guess. We've got Kyle, Brother Panda, Kron, and Dean all with the correct answer.
Limb.
So we've got some correct answers.
Let's go to hurt.
Kron heard the mumbling, that's what it was. It was all our fault. What the hell?
How do I feel? One more or?
Let's give them another. We'll give them another go. I think anyone who's going to get it's already got it, but you never know.
They took her away.
Like a thief in the night, they took her away. For Christ's sake.
To get her back. You will take them apart. Limb.
Left mouse button by left mouse button.
Limb. Let's go to hurt.
This game looks so fucking intense. I do want to try it. Hey!
This coming in with the right answer in the last second.
We give Taraxis the correct answer.
Thank you very much for the sub. For gifting that sub.
It's your boy Dean.
Oblivion user gifted a tier 1 sub to Agent Smith. They have given 87 gift subs in the channel.
A lot of subs.
You're an absolute sweetheart.
What a
Thank you very much,
sweetheart.
Dean. All these hurt my head. So, do you want to know what the last one was?
It was called Die by the Sword.
Die by the Sword.
You down by a sword because it looks
Dying
like you're
by
down
the
by a sword.
sword.
Did we have any
No.
12 point 11? What's the most? you
11
get?
points, but no.
Did we have anyone getting 11 points?
No, the most points a person got was 10, and that was Kyle. In second place with the amount of points, we had Burr Panda with 9, and we had Dean with 9. We had it looks like Shareeper coming in with 8. We had Toraxis with 8, and then we had Tara with 3. And yeah,
I think that might be the first week where
Kron with 9 as well. Kron, sorry,
no one has got 11.
No full boards here. So it was a tough old week, let me tell you guys.
Y'all are insane with your choices, man. Insane with them choices.
Insane with the choices. When it comes to the metrics for the season so far, after week 2, let me tell you how we're doing. In first place, it looks like Kyle's in the first place position with 20. In second place, it looking like Shareeper for the minute, I believe, with 18.
Yeah.
And then in third place, it's a tie between Toraxis and Kron. Dean's sitting with 15 points. Gloria, technically 11 points, but they are on a they can play for the fun of it, but they are technically on a champion disadvantage.
So this week was that Kyle was the only one who got into the double digits.
Yeah,
so there you go.
Tara's got 10. Collins has got 4. Andrea's 6. Katie is 8. Yeah.
Kron, you're finally a third, Kron, and you know what? You'll just stay there because you're all cheating bastards.
That was the second week of Skippable Cutscene, guys.
What a time. What a Tim to be alive.
What a Tim to be alive. What an importance to be alive.
So this week, or like for this season, if he's still here, I'm not sure. Ocean's going to be helping us out with the skippable because we're becoming big busy boys. So if you feel the need to yell at anybody, you can yell at Ocean. But don't also yell at Ocean because you got to go through us first.
Ocean done a phenomenal job.
I appreciate his motion.
Phenomenal job.
His motion and his Ocean.
On the skippable, which was the film was wholesome.
There was a lot of bossy jokes.
It was incredibly edited.
And I like that.
Incredibly funny.
Yeah.
I definitely lost my shit when I was doing the review of it because we like to review the videos before obviously we run them through and stuff, and it was just fucking so funny.
This guy just laughing himself in the dark like a maniac. That's how you know you've made a funny video.
I'll be sitting here like I'm a big cheater.
What? Is that I'm a big cheater emoticon?
That's the emotes go. That's the I'm a big cheater. But yes, guys. So thank you very much, by the way, obviously to Gloria and Matt for putting those together for us as well.
We appreciate that.
They were awesome as well. We always like to have a hard week in there at one point.
We know you just like a hard week.
You know, gotta keep the feisty, gotta keep it interesting each week.
Next week will just be what? 10 Call of Duties.
Yes, which will be a nightmare because no, it's not that one.
Not that one. No, not that one.
No,
not that one.
It has a subtitle. No, not that subtitle.
That's the wrong subtitle.
Not that subtitle. Okay, you got the right subtitle, but a different entry. Because you got like Call of Duty, and you got Modern Warfare, and then you got Black Ops, and then they have sequels to it in their subtitles.
We'll not do a Call of Duty.
No, we will not. We try to avoid games like that for that very specific reason.
Yeah.
Because fuck me, is it a nightmare?
Fuck that.
Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. But yes, wow. I think we might have to start wrapping it up though. It's a bit later than normal. But I want to thank everyone for coming out and hanging out with us today. It was an absolute blast. We've had a ton of fun with that there, guys.
It was an avec plaisir.
An incredible pleasures. Hidden treasures and all that jazz.
Is that what that means? Incredible pleasures? Avec plaisir?
I don't know, I just said it for a laugh.
Oh, okay.
But yes, we'll be back obviously next week for more player versus player action, guys. That'd be a harder week than this one.
I don't think there's a lot of people that like watch our show that are big Call of Duty fans.
Maybe one or two, but like
Call of Duty pros.
I think it's such a well-known franchise that you would have people at least know what it is by a look.
Yeah.
But yes, obviously you can check out Mr. Classic Bacon on social media. You can find him on his personal Twitter account at Classic Bacon Art, or he's tweeting out from the Player versus Player Talk Show account, which you can see right down here at PvP Talk Show on Twitter.
By my nads.
You can find me on the old PVG on the old Twitter. On top of that, there you can find us on TikTok at PvP Talk Show on TikTok, and it seems like people are really enjoying our TikToks. We're getting more. The amount of likes we're getting per TikTok seems to be going up quite a bit.
We're likable guys.
Yeah. Some good stuff there, so appreciate that, guys. But if you want to check it out, you have TikTok, please go over to PvP Talk Show on TikTok and give us a follow on all of the likes, because we are greedy for that shit.
You're damn right, Mr. Gore. It was fantastic to see you for the first time in a while. Matt, the video was great. You picked hard games. We needed a good hard beating. We needed everyone needed a good hard slap.
We needed hard and heavy. Shit. We needed hard, so heavy. You can also find us on YouTube, guys. You can see it right here as well at the Player vs. Player show on YouTube, where you can check out full episodes if you ever missed an episode, because obviously after a while the episodes disappear off the old Twitch device, but they're always archived on the YouTube side of things. Or you can check out our reels and our shorts and stuff on there as well, some of the best highlighted moments. As well as that, we've also had our one of the out of context compilations go up a few weeks ago as well, so those will go up periodically. Those are together by our contextual cretin, Not So Wicked. They put them together and just do a supercut for us every so often.
It's like, what if we looked even more stupid than we normally look?
So if you want to see more weird shit from us, it's always there as well, guys. But yes, we're going to have to sadly love yous and leave yous. It's like quarter to 12.
Only quarter to midnight on a Friday.
It's a quarter to midnight on a Friday. On a Friday, got to get down on Friday. But you know what it is, man.
That time again. I think we're about to hit a wee fucking. That game, it's over.
It's over.
Fuck the Queen. Fuck the Queen. IRA. Let's blow away. Blow away. Fucking. Blow away.
Come on, I want blue away. My fucking brains.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I am so knackered. I cannot wait to sleep with you. I mean,
what?
This weekend.
Caught me off guard there. Fucking.
You off guard? I'm the one that's getting it. You are my crew chief.
I'll be your crew chief. And all day, every day.
Guys, have a lovely one. Speak to you there.
Bye, everyone. Mwah.
Have a blast.